Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Rewind Gaming 3v3 weekly tournament, and we're on number 19. Now, a little special guest. I'm joined tonight by Poison himself, the man, the mystery, the legend, Poison Wasp. How you doing, buddy?
Hi, Bacon. Thanks for the lovely send-in. Feels good to be here. I haven't done any casting since probably like the third weekly tournament, so feels good to be back in that casting chair. Hopefully I can provide some good analysis for this first game.
Ooh, it's going to be great because I'm going to be on play-by-play. Poison here. I'm going to throw it for his expert analysis whenever we need a little rundown of the situation.
Yeah, well, hopefully I can give some good advice. And
now,
everyone watching, hopefully I'm not too boring.
Actually, one tip from one caster to another.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you talk with a smile on your face. Somehow that conveys across and always sounds better. Don't know why.
I can imagine that working, yeah. I can see that working. I'll give it a go.
Okay, I can see who have we got joined in. Is that Phoenix? It's not me.
Won't be me. Apparently we're having issues with cross-network play. Probably one of the players, maybe.
Yeah, it's
we'll keep
always
talking.
The first match where we get a little bit of a problem, isn't it, Poison?
Yeah, every single tournament. I think it's the Bacon curse as well. Every tournament we have Bacon play. There's always some kind of issue. Actually, it's most tournaments, to be fair. There's always an issue first game. It's just
I was going to say as well, it's not just you guys. It's whenever I'm on another tournament as well. There's always some mishap going, and clearly I'm the one to blame.
Yeah, I'm sure even the biggest of tournaments have that issue. So yeah, we'll just try and resolve this issue. I can probably keep talking if you want while Bucket Man, who's behind the camera, sorts it out. We're seeing some really awesome teams entering today. I would try and tab out to see what they are, but I've been told not to because my keyboard is obnoxiously loud. So I won't do that. Off the top of my head, we have Horizon entry with Skyline, Level, and Nelia. Sorry if I mispronounced that final name. Skyline, as you guys probably all know, is not an ex-Rocket League pro, but he was in RLCS Season 2, so he's definitely a good player to look out for. Didn't manage to make it into Season 3, but... obviously, if you can make it into RLCS at all, I'd say that's probably a sign that you're quite a good player.
Only just a sign, it's not
only just good enough.
Just a hint of a sign. Yep, I can also see we've got a couple of awesome other players like Neon Remix and Frag joining up. I just saw L Journey as well from Infused.
Yeah.
So that'd be quite cool. I haven't seen him around these parts. Oh.
Yeah, he's subbing in for a player on the team called Teammates. Anyway, kicking off, Bacon, I'll leave it to you.
Yep, and that's an easy first goal there from Zevo. Just Poison, you can't do that on a kickoff, can you?
Not much to analyse there.
Yeah.
Zevo, what are we saying?
Zevo
with a fast kickoff there, just smashing the ball underneath all three players on RR.
Okay, we've got Polden Guinness versus Speed here. Ant-Man's going to go up, knocking that through. Ryalu not getting that message clearly, however, as that's gone up now. Oh, again, straight off the bat, we're seeing a lot of double commits, aren't we, Poison?
From RR3?
From both teams here.
From both teams, yeah. Actually, we're seeing lots of players being pushed up, and it's leading to some not necessarily best commits. You see there, who was that?
Zevo
with a commit and Smolder. Zevo and Smolder both going up in the air there to contest the ball. Zevo knocking it out of the way of Smolder and leaving him completely out of position.
Here we go. Ant-Man's going up. He's going to get contested by Zevo there. That's knocked out. Speed Freaks picked up. That's going towards the backboard. Oh, Polden Guinness with a wonderful touch there to get it off to the side. Ryalu's picking up. Again, going straight to this backboard, trying to get an easy dunk down. But unfortunately, none of his teammates were there. Speed Freak's going to hit us to the wall up high. Ant-Man's going to follow it through. Ooh, doesn't get the touch though. And it's a little bit of fumbling. What can you take away from that first minute there, Poison?
First minute, lots of ping pong action. I wouldn't say this is the kind of level of Rocket League we were hoped to be seeing. Sorry, let me say Speed Freak quickly scoring that goal there. Nice pass. Oh no, not a pass from Yolo, just bouncing it off the corner there. Speed Freak following up his own shot, smashing it into the goal.
Yes, wonderfully left there by Ryalu indeed.
So yeah, we've been seeing a lot of... Sorry for interrupting, Bacon, you go ahead.
I was going to say, we now got Zevo going up, trying to keep that to the backboard. Ant-Man reading that so well and trying to get that across the centre, but none of his teammates getting there in time. Smolder's just going to let that fall as he's got nothing to it. Speed Freak's taking it up. A lot of twirls coming off him, and that's a risky play sent there across the goal. But Zevo's made it work. Polden Guinness passing out to Zevo, but getting it past. Mind games going on there. As Speed Freak's able to pick up the ball, he's sending it to the wall. Oh, leaving it there for Ryalu. Mind games happening here massively, isn't it, Poison?
Yeah, we're seeing some good plays coming out from RR3. They are showing signs of strength against Phoenix A, just in their passing plays and their mechanical skill especially. Ant-Man seems quite strong in his aerial plays, I think I'd say.
Indeed, I couldn't agree more. But Zevo there, just being able to find the goal.
Yeah, Zevo there, coming with a nice wall shot, following it down with a little tap of boost, just to push it past Riolo as he tries to defend it. That was really nice show of skill there from Zevo.
Yeah, Zevo there saying, you're bigging up RR3, but no, Phoenix have this.
Yeah, Zevo's like, shut up,
try and get a quick response there. Unfortunately, it's hitting the corner of the post. That's left. Ant-Man trying to get control of it, but unfortunately can't. Riley's going to pick this up. He's going for the aerial two-touch. Leaves it, expecting Speed for it to come in, but Golden... We're going to stop that.
Close one.
Riley picking this up, sending it up for Ant-Man to follow on through, but Polden Guinness is just going to pass that straight down to Ant-Man. That's a big
is that
here.
Goal?
Ooh, that was a close one. Smolder being able to get that past. Oh, not being able to get a goal from the situation, though. That's lingering over the top. Rylu's got to come in, pass it out for Speed Freak to follow it through. Speed Freak knocking it to the wall. Going to keep on this ball. Bit of a interesting play there, wouldn't you say, Poison?
Yeah, interesting play there. Not really much happening. Staying in the left-hand corner of Phoenix A's box. Oh, a close one there coming out from Riolu. Zevo now following up. Looks like Phoenix A are going to put a good amount of pressure on that. They seem to be quite good at that. They're putting lots of pressure when it's needed and getting the ball in front of RR3's goal.
Definitely. I feel RR3 still have a bit more they can pull out of the bag here. They've just got to amp it up a bit more. I mean, we've seen these guys play time and time again here on Rewind, and they can sometimes just bring out some absolutely stonking plays as Rylu's going to pass up to Speed Freak. Speed Freak
good
back.
passing play there.
Again, communication being a problem here, as Rylu should have kept going with that. They decided to turn around. Speed Freak trying to knock that on round, but that's well read by Zevo, who seems to be a very strong force for this Phoenix side.
Oh, good shot there from Riolu. You just noticed it's just in time that Phoenix's goal is completely open. There's a scoring opportunity. Beats
Definitely.
Smolder, that's the ball. Side flips into it. Nice
Mistakes
play.
happen, but Phoenix have the goal difference there to be able to, afford that mistake. Ant-Man's going to take it to the side. Holden Guinness, wonderful touch. He's going to follow that on through. Speed, just being able to put on a little bit of pressure in that defense. Ant-Man having to be the only one back here and succeeds in clearing the ball out. He's going to follow on around. Wonderfully cleared there as it goes down to the Phoenix side. Ant-Man can try and knock that towards the centre, and wonderfully read there by Holden Guinness as he clears it out. Another double commit here, though. Both teams are doing it, Poison. They've got to, work on it, don't they? They need to stop these double commits.
Yeah, double commits are really going to be the bane of both of these teams. If you don't end up with enough players back to defend against the ball if you fail the attack, it's going to leave you open for some really easy goals for your opponents.
Here we go. We're coming down to the last 5 seconds. Wonderfully lifted up there by Holden Guinness. Unfortunately, Zevo not being able to get the dunk he needs, and we're going to overtime. Now we're going to have Ryolu versus Zevo. Both teams is, key players, I think, at the moment, from what we've seen today. So that's off the crossbar and in the goal.
Oh,
Ant-Man.
nice shot.
Oh, what a
Ant-Man passing that up to Speed Freak. That was a really lovely play. Speed Freak smashing it off the wall over to Ant-Man, who hits it off the backboard to Speed Freak, who falls through the air and takes that goal.
I love the little drop there onto Zevo. That was quite cheeky of him.
Yeah, that was just asserting the dominance right there.
But remember, this is a best of 3, ladies and gentlemen. That's only the first game. The first game of the night, and we've already got overtimes happening. Oh, exciting stuff. Wouldn't you agree, Poison?
Oh yeah, this is definitely... We're seeing both of these teams are incredible. Normally, the first few matches aren't as exciting as the finals, but I'm feeling pretty pumped about this game. We're seeing loads of shots coming out on both teams, loads of saves, loads of assists. The passing plays seem really solid. So, yeah, I think this round could go either way. I don't really see one team dominating over the other.
Holden Guinness here. He's got the goal. He's trying to find it through, but Ant-Man wonderfully blocked there. Zevo's going to try and knock that down. Speed Freaks read where that ball's going. He's going to do a massive clear. Smolder trying to be a bit tricksy with those flips to get the ball into his team's possession. Speed Freak not really having any
No way, didn't score it.
Tries to dribble it on past, but unfortunately can't. Oh my god, Speed Freak's knocked that through, but Rylu's turned around because he's seen that no one else is back. You've got to prioritise your defence over an attack because, yes, some people say the best offense is a good defense. Some say it that way around.
Isn't it?
It can be any way around as long as you come out with more goals than you've conceded. Zevo here is going to try and take up in the air. Speed Freak's going to try and read it, but unfortunately that goes straight past him. Ryolu wonderfully there to back him up. That's a great pass over to Ant-Man here. He's going to take up the wall and try and knock that towards the centre. Speed Freak's there waiting for it, and he had to commit there. Rylu's now going to try again to get the ball to the centre for a teammate. See Ant-Man and Speed Freak both hungry, and Speed Freak is getting his dish.
a nice play there from Speed Freak. He has just enough boost to push that in front of Phoenix's goal. I know Riolu, sorry, passes that to Speed Freak. Really nice team play. Obviously, good signs of communication coming out from RR3.
RR3 definitely picking up the communication like we said they needed to do, especially since this is only the first game of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. As we go on through, the games get even more hype, they get even better and more exciting. Holden Guinness taking it to the side, wonderfully read there by Ant-Man, who tries to clear it off into the centre for a teammate to pick up, but unfortunately can't. Speed Freak with a wonderful clear there. Smolder again, lots of clearing plays we're seeing here. Wouldn't you agree, Poison?
Yeah, lots of good players coming out from Phoenix. They're very good at clearing the ball and getting it into RR3's half. I'd say that's probably their main strength right now. Is when they defend well, they defend really well, and they get some really nice shots into RR3's half.
Speed Freak going up there trying to get out, but that's again another double commit from both teams. Rylu, he's hitting it towards the open goal. And it unfortunately hits the post. Speed Freak coming in, intercepting that play, and he's going to get it off to a teammate. Smolder trying and succeeding in intercepting that. Speed Freak's hit this off to the side. Ant-Man's going to pick it up now, taking his time. And Zevo, what a wonderful block there. Rylu hitting this up. It's going far. Smolder's knocking that out. Ant-Man's going to be able to get on this now. Unfortunately, flipping into the wall there. Just dropping down. Ant-Man's going to try and get a touch. Tries to thread it. Unfortunately, hitting the post and knocking on out.
Good pass here from Ant-Man, though. Oh, what a goal!
Good pass. What a goal from Ant-Man. Like, just taking it on his shoulders and getting on into that goal.
I think this is called the Doomsy Dish, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah,
pioneered by the greatest player of all time, Doomsy the Doomsy. He's famous for taking those off the backboard shots by himself, doesn't he? Mates taking on teams like Flipside 1v3 and beating them.
I think we've got a fanboy here, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Speed Freak going up. He needs to clear this on as all the players from Phoenix were in that corner. The time now is for the counter. Rylu's going to try and do it. He's past one of them. He's not able to get the final touch though. The Smolder's there to block it on out. Ant-Man, big powerful hit towards the center. Oh, it's now left to the RR3 corner as Speed Freak is going to try and get this on. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second match for you tonight. Again, I'm Digital Bacon. However, this time, Poison's gone off to do his little admin things, whatever. So now I'm joined by X-Fighter. How's it going, buddy?
I am actually doing wonderful, man. It's been a serious while since I've casted again for Rewind, but I'm glad to be back, man. And especially on this special day because it's your 1 year of anniversary. So it's a very special day to be here, and I'm glad to join you guys.
Yeah, we're growing up so fast over here on Rewind. Oh. So beautiful. Anywho, the teams we've got for you now are Not My Name and What Are You Doing? Not My Name, of course, comprised of Swag, Caps, and the J Dino. And What Are You Doing? Comprised of Hollow, Kafuchi, and Daniel. Great names here, and I love, just a little bit of banter in names. It's great.
Yeah, it's not your name, buddy. What are you talking about? I'm a bit unfamiliar with these guys, but I'm sure they're going to perform a lot of Rocket League for us today. So hopefully we're going to see some epic matches. I just came down from some crazy semifinals or finals that were just so ridiculously close. So I'm expecting these guys to put up the same play of Rocket League here for us today as well.
No, don't worry. It'll be better. Oof.
It will be better. Oh, okay.
Right, ladies and gentlemen as well, remember, if you're feeling a little bit generous this evening, you can go on over to Matcherino. And we've got a free $1 donation code going on, which is, I do believe, a Savage. So, you put in Savage over on Matcherino and give us a free $1. I mean, costs you nothing. And it helps give the players a little bit of a reward for, the entertainment they're providing you this evening.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to support your players and, of course, support Rewind Gaming because it's a pretty cool organization, especially living up to their name after 1 year, which is quite an achievement. So, just support all the awesome Rocket League that we're going to show you guys tonight. And I got to be honest, my body is ready. I'm not sure how your body is ready yet, Bacon, but are you ready for this?
I was ready before that last match. Now I'm extra super duper ready. And it's going to be so good. Now, as well, we're saying about Matcherino, but if you're feeling just uberly generous, we do have a Patreon over at patreon.com/RewindRL for those cheeky little devils that want to give a little bit more because, maybe a birthday present, just saying. Or you can come follow us on Twitter at RewindRL. Drop a follow here for even more content in future. These tournaments are weekly. We also have a 1v1 exclusives tournament every Thursday at 6 p.m. British summertime. And we have a Discord server, which you can find at discord.rewindrl.uk. But, Fighter, I've just seen some of the players join in. I do believe we have got What Are You Doing in now? And I'm getting excited, buddy.
I can feel it. I can feel almost like your voice frequency just shaking up the room where I'm sitting in right now. And I mean, I could use a little bit of wind here because I got to be honest, it's ridiculously hot in here. It's currently 31 degrees Celsius in my room. So, yeah, it's pretty hot. But, sometimes you just have to, take it. If you got some awesome Rocket League in front of you, it's worth it. It's all worth it,
Yeah, you got to fight through the pain, Right, yes. Okay, so the teams are on in. Like I said, I'm going to be providing play-by-play for you tonight. And X-Fi, well, he's going to be giving you all that luscious, great analysis. Now, it's just to the side at the moment. As Caps goes up, he's going to try and get that on over. But unfortunately, he's too far underneath the ball. Daniel trying to progress this towards the goal. Kafuchi not being able to reach, unfortunately, as Swag is going to try pass it over, try and get the dunk down from Al Dente. Unfortunately, not able to. Kafuchi going to try and knock this out. And Hollow's just sitting back. That is a peculiar strat, isn't it, Fighter?
It's something that I haven't seen too often in these sorts of tournaments, that they have a designated goalkeeper. And they seem to do that pretty well. It seems that they are working really tightly on their rotations. It's something that's nice to see. Something calm and early to start of this match, but I'm liking it thus far.
maybe this will be a new meta strat forming here on Rewind. Ah, wouldn't that be cool? Caps now going to block
really
that
cool.
from Kafuchi and is able to do so, leaving that for Swag to come on in, hitting it far past. Can Caps get this past Hollow? No! This goalie strat, it's got a bit of work into it. Al Dente getting it past Daniel. Caps is going to go up, send that back down to Al Dente. He's now playing around with it on the wall, passing over to Swag, who's had a crack at the goal. It's hit the backboard. Al Dente gets the first goal of the match for Not My Name.
What a pull shot coming out of Al Dente, using his opponent to his full advantage, just shoving in Kafuch there, just using him. That is you're absolute savage if you want to score the first goal in your series like that.
Al Dente now picking the ball up. Daniel getting in the way, but Al Dente's got that boost and he's on the wall. Fortunately, just leaving there. But Caps is able to come on in and save the aggression here. That's lingering over the goal. Oh my gosh! Al Dente just going forward and just taking out that goalie. He's worked out how this team are playing, and so he's just going to get in the way.
Once again, he's just denying Kafuch any of the saves, and once again, he's just using him. I mean, Al Dente is just being a straight-up savage at the moment. It's just completely just obliterating the defense and just have so much control over that. I haven't seen that too much before, so that's an absolute blast watching these players just unfold those sorts of plays. Ridiculous, man.
Al Dente there with the Tarzan swing to clear it on over to the What Are You Doing side. He's going to try and get that towards goal, but unfortunately it's too short on it. Swag here taking his time, getting knocked out though. Caps here picking up the good offensive rotations coming out here from Not My Name. Wouldn't you agree, Fighter?
Yeah, I mean, they're doing a good job, especially a lot of pressure from these guys. They're constantly into the orange half, and it seems that the team of What Are You Doing are not really presented into the blue half. They're not really doing that much in there. They're constantly on their back heel trying to get those defensive shots going, and they need to focus more on being a tad bit more aggressive if they want to score some more goals.
Here we go. They're going to try that now as Daniel's trying to get past, but Al Dente, what a good block there. Hollow's able to pick that up, but it's not going to anyone. Caps there knocking out, trying to get these clearances going. Swag's knocking up high. That's going to go to the backboard now. He's leaving it to drop down, expecting Caps to be able to pick it up, but Kafuchi has read that so well. Al Dente here with the pop. Swag dropping on in.
Wow.
What a play.
What a beautiful pass from Al Dente, currently the MVP of this round, as he chips it up onto the crossbar of that ball, just lining it up for Swag to shot it in, and the angle Swag just got in there. Just a slight touch off his back wheels, just got it in. Beautiful shot there from Swag.
Swag now continuing that aggression we just saw. So that's dropping down. Caps trying to get... Oh my God! This Not My Name team are just suddenly popping off.
They took over the game completely. The dominance from this team, the pressure is working out for them. Every single attempt on their goal is almost resulting into a goal. And all three players of Not My Name have 3 shots on net. Compared to What Are You Doing, they have 0 shots on net. They only have 2 saves. So currently, whatever their defensive strategy they are trying to do, it is not working out for them.
Hollow there getting the clutch save. Al Dente knocking it up. Swag's going to try and do something, but unfortunately it's not worked. But again, these brilliant offensive rotations are just keeping the ball down the What Are You Doing side. Swag's now going to try and knock this around to the center. That's a good pass out.
Oh.
And Al Dente getting another goal, getting himself a hat-trick.
These guys constantly find the gaps in the defense of What Are You Doing, constantly drawing out the defenders and just passing around them, just getting those goals in. And currently 5-0. I think What Are You Doing really have to consider looking at the second round of this match, because currently whatever they're doing is not working out for them.
Love the pun. Swag's going to go up now. Unfortunately, just over excels her and just, goes a bit too far. Caps wonderfully blocked. He's going to continue this around. Go for the demo. Swag now going to be able to knock us towards the backboard. Up for Al Dente. It's just going to dunk that on down.
God.
Again, these are amazing backboard plays.
They're loving it. It's like their new style. Al Dente, once again, just a beautiful shot from them. And it seems that Not My Name is a well-oiled machine. They are pulling off everything, and everything is working for them. They are able to connect with every single shot. Are they going to do it again? No, okay, not this time, but I'm sure they're going to find the net once again pretty soon. And is this a Brazil setup? Is this the Brazil setup that we all dream of?
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure. Not My Name there. They're just going to play it off as, oh, it was for the Brazil, you know, like nothing else. Like, it's not just because they had overextended there, got a bit cocky, but they're still 5 goals up. They have got such a massive lead as we just come into this last minute. Swag knocking it over to the side. Cafuch is going to leave that for Daniel there. Al Dente versus Daniel, and Al Dente comes on top. That's knocked down. Swag wonderfully connected. Oh my god! What a read there by Swag.
Just that touch. I mean, I can't believe he got that. Just a small touch drew off all the defense there. And they all struggled to get that away. And I mean, if you're in a position on that backboard, there's no way you're going to be able to get that out of the net anymore. And we just got a Brazil. Now, let's hope that they're going to continue on this streak for 40 seconds. Let's not ruin this, because I've seen a lot of Brazils getting ruined in these tournaments. And I like my Brazils nice and clean how they are.
I don't know. Another wonderful goal would not go amiss here, as Caps is just finding that post. And there you go. Al Dente, he's ruined the Brazil. But
ruined.
He's just found his 5th goal of the match.
I mean, clearly Not My Name is in at a different level as What Are You Doing at the moment. And I think their name really suits what is going on this playfield right now. What are they doing? They just can't seem to pull off any plays at the moment. And Not My Name is just outsmarting them every single attempt and every single attack that they're doing. They're just outplaying them. And this far, it's resulted in 8 goals for them, which is a lot.
No small order at all. Caps here. He's going to try and get another goal here. Oh, the double touch is wonderful. Can Swag? Oh, unfortunately not able to get, as the ball goes too far past the goal. And Not My Name coming out on top. What are you doing? They've really got to pick it up against this Not My Name team, don't they, X-Fighter?
Yeah, I mean, we saw them trying to do that defensive play style, especially in the beginning, with just having one dedicated goalie in their goal. That didn't work out, so they changed it up a little bit, started to become a little bit tad more aggressive, but it was just not enough. They were constantly stuck in their own half, just trying to defend at every single shot that Not My Name was doing. And the smart plays from this team is just constantly drowning out the defenders, just smartly outplaying them and getting those goals in, which resulted in an absolute dominance from this team during this first round.
Yeah, Not My Name there. I'm going to say it now. They're contending there for, I reckon, the semi-finals. They're looking so strong here. And let's just hope they can keep that going on through into the evening. Now, me and Fighter, we're going to hop on over to the spectator box, as we've got the second game here of the best of 3 between Not My Name and What Are You Doing? Cafuch being able to get that kickoff in his favor. That's wonderfully picked up. Swag's now going to try and get this down into goal. Hits the crossbar. Caps again getting the crossbar, and Al Dente.
Oh!
That's a 1-2-3 play.
Beautifully executed onto the backboard, then Knaps once again onto the crossbar. And Al Dente just finishes it off. They are carrying on the momentum of the previous match, and oh my, it's not looking pretty for What Are You Doing?
Caps and Daniel there meeting in the center as Swags come out with favor. That's to the backboard. Is anyone going to be able to do it? Caps is coming down. He's hitting it up to the backboard for Al Dente. Dunk on down.
Oh.
And that's the second goal. I mean, absolutely savage tonight from What My Name coming into this. But can we just appreciate What Are You Doing? Still going on. They're still wanting to get a goal. They've got something to prove here. And you've got to commend them for that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, these sorts of tournaments are great to rack up your experience as a team and with your friends. You know, learning how it's to play against higher tiered teams and higher tiered players and how to deal and react with those sorts of shots. But Not My Name is pulling off some crazy stuff, and that is all due to the reason that What Are You Doing is just letting them. They're not contesting it. They're not really giving that much of a challenge in the air for Not My Name, and they're just pretty much giving a wide open field for them to score on.
It's a massive difference in skill levels. Like, I don't know their ranks at all, but it's like, you know, diamond players going up against golds. You can't, like, say it's a fair match when it's going up in such a massive difference. Like XY, if we went up against, pros, like we said, Doomsy earlier, we'd get absolutely trounced, wouldn't we? And
Maybe,
oh my God, Daniel being able to come on back in there.
Wow, what happened there? Just a quick response. Caps tried to get that image, just stood there, didn't really do nothing. I don't think he expected that shot from Daniel. I don't think he expected that much accuracy from them. And that this might be the turnaround point, but it's a bit uncertain for them. I think that they have to put in a lot more effort than they're doing right now in order to get this game back into their favor.
Yep. Caps is going up. Oh, he's going to get this again to that back ball. Follow it on down. Unfortunately, hitting it on back. This, not my name team. They're trying to go for the glory goals now. They know they've got the upper hand, and they just want to hit that highlight reel, it seems. Al Dente
nothing
knocking it off
wrong.
to the corner. He's going to pick this on up and send it to the center. This Cap's going to be able to get it. No, that's blocked out. But Swag's going to turn around, hit that off to Caps, who's gone up. Unfortunately, it's a little bit too far. Now, Fighter, what are you doing, have to do here to be able to just have a chance to turn this around?
What they have to do is silence those plays that these guys are pulling off. I mean, it seems that they're just lacking the contest. They're not putting in the 50-50s that they're having to, and they're just giving so much room for Not My Name to set up plays, to set up shots, and they're just constantly passing towards each other, just giving so many opportunities. Right now with this play, there was no one contesting them. They were all hiding, all three of them in that goal, just hoping and praying that they didn't score, and that is not the strategy to go for. You want to silence those decks early on.
Oh, unfortunately, Cap's not being able to dunk that on down. That's lost in the air by 50-50. Cap's going up now. He's going to try and get that to the back wall again. Swag's hungry for that goal, and he's going to get it. Not My Name. Everyone on the team being able to have at least one goal. That's something amazing to see.
Yeah, and that speed from Swag, just chipping it over the very last defender. Once again, so many goals from Not My Name. I'm starting to lose my my vocabulary over what awesome stuff these guys are pulling off. And to be honest, this is a good match to start off this tournament, for me at least. And it's good to see a team being that strong. Hopefully we're going to see a little bit more action from what you're doing in the second half of this match. And they have to do so, because if they don't, they will be out of this tournament.
Caps and Al Dente unfortunately missing the play there, but Swag is there to pick it up. Like we were saying, these rotations are so good. Daniel there knocking it back, and Cap's getting a wonderful 50-50, so that's passed on down the field. Swag's going to go up and just has free reign there. Daniel not being able to clear it out because of the double commit, and Al Dente is going to swoop on in there, pounce on the ball, and get himself another goal. That's his hat-trick, Fighter.
Yes, every single mistake that What Are You Doing is doing, they get punished for it, and not just a little bit, no, big time. And I mean, during these tournaments, it's a good experience that you learn, okay, if we make mistakes at a higher level tier, yeah, we're going to get punished for that. So I think this is overall a very good learning experience for the team of What Are You Doing? And they can take, look back at what they did today and take this experience into a learning process and try to, get better in the game and try to get their team synergy growing a bit more. And I think they really have to step off the defensive play, what they're doing right now, because it's not doing wonders for them.
Definitely Swag and Caps here, just playing about with the ball, just keeping it in their possession. They're trying to just fight around here, and that is completely backfired for them. Like, I don't know what was going through the players' minds there.
It just had like a friendly argument there. I'm not sure what is happening there, but with a lead this big, I don't think they are worrying too much about it, but I don't think that was completely planned from their side.
Yep, here we go. We got Caps going up in the air. That's a big shot towards the goal. Can Daniel get to it? Unfortunately not. As Caps there is going to go and get himself his second goal.
These guys are keeping on scoring every single time. Every single time they have a shot on net, and it's so accurate. Their accuracy is so on point, and What Are You Doing are not able to deal with it. They're trying to pull off those saves, but they're not there yet, and they just can't seem to deal with all that pressure from Not My Name at the moment, and it's really difficult for them. And with 1 minute left, I don't honestly see them winning this tournament. But hey, maybe they can surprise us. Maybe they can turn this around.
Yeah, another couple of goals would be wonderful to see at any rate. Daniel does a big hit towards the goal, but unfortunately he's got no one there to finish that shot off for him. Apollo's going to try and get it around. It's cleared out by Al Dente. Caps and Swag going for it. Double commit there, but Al Dente has swooped on back in his rotation to clear that on out. Again, good rotations, but Al Dente unfortunately not being able to hit that. Kafuch unfortunately hitting that too far from himself, so Caps is able to pick that on up. Apollo versus Swag. Swag manhandling him there. Al Dente not being able to reach on up. Kafuch get this down to goal. Unfortunately goes past it. Daniel's trying to get this up in the air and he's going to try and follow it through, but Caps is denying that goal attempt. Although hitting this to the side. Oh, and that's past his teammate Al Dente dropping it down, but unfortunately a third teammate was not there for him to get that 7th goal.
Yeah, and the last couple of seconds in this round are passing by, and it's not my name. Deserved win for them. They came out so strong to they just gave no single breathing room to the team of what are you doing, but they kept up strong. I think they can really learn from this experience, and hopefully we're going to see them back in the next Rewind tournament, so that will be pretty cool. And I mean, once again, as I had mentioned earlier, it's a good learning experience to play against these higher tier teams to see, okay, where are our flaws in our team and where can we improve on? And I think that this team has a lot to improve on, but that's good. I mean, there's always something to become better at, and I personally think that's like the biggest, thrill in video games, especially as Rocket League, to become better in what you do.
Yeah, being able to see yourself progress. That's why we have rank systems. How good does it feel like when you're suddenly there going from silver up to gold? You just feel such achievement. And like X-Fighter was saying, playing in tournaments like this is the best way to do it. It's better than playing ranked, purely because you see how teams are better than you and how you can imitate them and see what they do in a real life experience. It's good sitting back, watching RLCS, watching Rewind like this, but it's a complete other level when you're there actually playing against it. Now, we're just going to go to a quick break now. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen, as we'll be back with our next game, which I do believe should be always create new teams versus Whoop de Poop. Oh, lovely name.
Whoop de Poop. Interesting.
Whoop de Poop.
Okay, then.
But yeah, we'll be gone only momentarily, so don't go anywhere. Stick to the edge of your seat. We'll see you soon. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the third match here on Rewind Gaming. Now, we mentioned teams before. You know, I always create new teams and whoop the poop. But who's actually playing for them? Well, Fighter was definitely asking me that in the break. And here it is for you. Whoop the poop. They're constructive cons. Trox and Zukan. But I always create new teams. Oh, they're quite a star-studded lineup here with Neon Remix, Frag, and Logic all jumping back into the fold. These guys have won here before. Expect to see good stuff coming out from them, as we're only in the third round, I do believe. So we've got so many more matches for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. There's so many teams signed up. You know, what a good 1 year anniversary with all these teams and star-studded players turning up. Oh, it feels so good.
I can tell that you're super hyped for this, which is awesome. And I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, so many cool players turning up. Some interesting team names. I mean, Whoop-de-Poop, that is something. I'm not sure how to feel about that, but you know, then again, I've mentioned it in the other stream before. Like, if it works, it ain't stupid.
Yeah.
So, you know, maybe it works.
Look,
and it's stupid. I mean,
there's strategy to the name. You know, like I'm just gonna say it now. Best EU name ever. Whoop de poop. I can see him.
Well,
so good.
Well, I have seen flip side big flops, so you know that is a pretty good team name as well. But then again, I honestly say Whoop de Poop is a pretty good contender for good EU team names. So you know, they're already calling out Poison, which is nice. And,
here we go. And we're already kicking it off because these teams are so excited to play. Frags now currently got the ball. He's going to take this up the wall, take it on past Cons. He's going to follow this on through. I can't say that name. Zukan? How do I say that, Fighter? Come on.
Yeah, you're putting me on the spot here. I think it's going to be Zukan, perhaps. I think you did a pretty good job on that.
Okay, we'll stick with Zukan.
Oh
my god, it's on the line, but Logic is going to have to come in there with the mop and clean up that spill. But Frag, what an amazing play there. Break that down for me, Fighter.
I mean, he got so close getting that second touch in. That would have been a highlight shot for real. Luckily, he had his teammate Logic there with a good rotation to get that shot in. Just overall nice team play there. And it was very close to get a cute highlight shot reel there. But, you know, once again, a goal is a goal. So, I mean, it's a good starter for the series. Oh! Okay.
Remix there coming in with the second goal. These guys are hungry. Are we going to get a repeat of the last game we just watched, Fighter?
Perhaps. I mean, if it looks like always new team names, it might just happen like that. I mean, they're starting off strong, man. They're bringing the fire.
So much fire. This game is lit. Frag there, taking it up high to the backboard. That's going to get knocked down by Zukan. Logic being able to see that off. Get it to the backboard. Neon Remix not getting enough of an angle on it. Zukan's got a massive dribble here going, and he's got in the goal. Whoop de poop. Oh, so good.
I like how you tried to pronounce that name. It's beautiful. It gets a beautiful placement on that upper 90, knowing that Frag was about to get into that shot. What does he do? He makes sure that he puts it on the, like, one of the hardest to reach angles onto the net. Beautiful placement there from Zukan.
Zukan again hitting this to the corner. Logic picked it up, sent it across the goal. Fortunately, no one there to pick up that. Frag with a big clear. Logic's going to go up to meet it. And what a goal! That is going in the highlight reel. Logic just, oh my god, popping off.
A beautiful chip up from Frag, just lining it up for Logic, and then he gets a freestyle Moi Moi in there into the back of the net. I always love seeing those freestyles into tournaments. They make me happy, they make my day, and it's an absolute blast seeing those things pop off.
Neon Remix sending it up in the air. He's going to follow on through. He's had another shot. Oh my god. Always new team names need to just form one team and stay solid.
Yeah, they are looking extremely solid, if you tell me. That little touch from Neon Remix. Once again, so much good placement from this team, and they're so fast. It's one goal after another that they're currently pulling off, and as you said earlier on, this might actually be a repeat of what we saw in the last previous series.
Cons trying to deny it though. It sends it to the side. Logic's picked up. That's a good placement to the backboard. But Zort? Oh, Trox has just changed his name. I was way too slow reading that one, weren't I? Zort, Trox there, knocking it on out. Logic's picked up in the air. No one there getting to it though. Neon Remix trying to snipe that on in. That's over to Frag. It's a pass!
Logic, get out of here. Just a quick read from him. Just a pinch. Actually, Frag worked on that. Or I think it was Neon Remix just getting that pinch over, and Logic just quick reaction, getting that pass over to Frag. What a beautiful team play from these guys.
Absolutely amazing to see here. Logic knocking to the side. Frag's going to follow up, but oh my god, Con's not being able to get to it.
Oh.
That's a Tarzan swing from Frag. Zukan being able to read through his lies though. As Neon Remix goes to contend. That's off to the side. Frag there, waiting for it over to Neon Remix, who sent it down over to the side. But always new team names. They're going to just wait patiently for their opportunity to strike. Like right now, oh, Trox just being able to knock it off to the side before they can though.
Now, it's an interesting fact as the game seemed to have slowed down a little bit, but currently Always New Team Names is just looking so strong, and they're currently dominating this entire game. They've got full control of everything that is happening, and meanwhile, they're just pulling off some crazy moves between themselves, and that is some crazy stuff.
Trox there, hitting it to the side. Cons is going to follow it up, but unfortunately isn't able to read that ball. Neon Remix keeping it close to him on this wall as he gets it past Zukan, but Trox is there able to pounce on in. Logic's going to try and get this up to Frag now. Thought he's going to try and get the pinch off the wall there. No, these cheeky little devils. Logic not being able to get past the Whoop de Poop team though.
I love that
knocking
name.
it to. It's a brilliant name. Logic dropping this on down. Neon Remix getting another goal, getting himself a hat trick.
Once again, we're going to see another hat trick. I mean, these guys are on fire. Their passing play is so on point, and it's so ridiculously fast. I mean, these shots that they're pulling off are so fast. It's so difficult to defend against that. And it seems that Whoop-de-Poop is actually having a lot of struggles trying to deal with that. And Always New Teams, I think they sincerely need to form a very team because these guys are playing absolutely nuts.
Cons there. Oh my god, Cons! I lost the words.
I mean, it was just a good play from Sword over to Cons and then into the upper 90 corner, just bouncing it into the goal. There was no real defense there from Always New Teams, as they were a bit overcommitted onto the orange half, which resulted in that goal.
Cons there, going to leave that there for Zolkan pick on up. Logic wonderfully blocked out there, intercepted. Trox going up the wall. He's got that over. It's lingering over the box. Cons not being able to read it. Expect Logic to get the clear. Ooh, Frag's taking this out. Logic's picked it up. Unfortunately, not able to get anything past the Whoop-de-Poop defense there. Trox knocking it to the center. Frag's going to pick it up. Leave it for Logic. Zukan not being able to get anything of it. Trox letting the ball drop. Try and buy his team time to get back into this. And Frag, nearly getting that drop there. Come on, analyze that for me, fighter.
I mean, he was so close. He's done it earlier this tournament thus far in this series, actually, almost getting that crazy angle in. He hasn't done it yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was going to be able to get that shot in.
30 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. Frag's going to try drop down on the ball. Logic also gets a touch. Interesting play. Trox is going to try and follow this through, but Neon Remix, that's strong against that backboard. Trox knocking it up, trying to get the clear out of his team's half. But they need more than that. They need goals. 10 seconds left. 4 goals behind. I think we can call this game to Always New Team names.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very convincing win from these guys. They played out of their minds. Some of these, and even a trick shot. They even managed to get a trick shot. And if you're able to do that in a tournament, it's safe to say that they deserve this win. However, Whoop-de-Poop is not out yet. They still have one more match to, prove themselves. And if they're able to win that, we might see a third game, but they have to step up big time because currently it's not really looking pretty for them.
Yeah, like you're saying, the best of 3 means that you've got a second chance to come on back into it. And then, the second chance if you lose that one. But, I'm doing the maths, you got to win twice. And with the Poop, we saw they had that spectacular goal from Cons and Trox there. Can they do more of that? They've got to try and out-moy the Always New teams.
I mean, I would like to see some spectacular mois. I'm always down to see that. So, surprise me, guys. If you can get some crazy trick shots over that, I will guarantee you that I will lose my voice over that.
Logic going to hit this to the backboard now. Is anyone able to pick it up? No. So Cons has free reign to knock that to the side. Trox getting wonderfully in there to clear that on out. Cons wonderfully blocked. Neon Remix sends this up. Trox going to try and get that back down to the center. Frag clearing that on out. Neon Remix getting control of the situation. Not effectively, though. Frag's now having his turn at getting it out. Unfortunately, it's denied by Trox. Whoop de Poop, they're suddenly stepping it up, it seems. Oh, but as I say that, Frag is going to deny that statement. There's the caster curse for you.
Wow, Logic over to Neon and then over to Frag with the snipe. Once again, a perfect 3-man team play from Always New team names. I've said it before, these guys need to form a team. Definitely, because... wait, maybe Bacon, maybe we can help them out with, giving them a team name. Do you have any ideas?
I'm going to go for Team Dynamite, because these guys are just putting in absolute boomers into those goals.
Yeah,
Logic
I'm going to agree with that.
Down. Trox getting a good clear, though. Con's going to follow this on out. Takes his time, but that's only allowed Neon Remix to get a shot. But who cares of what I'm saying there? As Zukan is going to get on into that mistake created from Neon Remix, who's not able to get the touch out. Neon Remix saying he likes Team Dynamite.
That's actually nice. It's nice to know that our advice is welcomed. It's always good to see that they're listening to us, so that's nice. We're going to see Team Dynamite moving on in this tournament, which would be cool, as these guys are definitely playing out of their minds at the moment.
Frag denying that massive shot there from Cons, so you can not being able to reach it. Neon Remix has got the open goal, and he's just got a goal.
Yeah, so much overcommitment right now from the team of Whoop-de-Doop. All players were into the blue half, and then Cons actually went to try to contest that, but I think he would have been safer off if he would stay more closer towards the goal and try to reflect or bounce that back, because he took so much risk of going into the midfield trying to counter that, and that resulted in a goal against them.
Cons knocking out now for Trox. Oh, Frag wonderfully blocked, wonderfully got in the way there. Neon Remix getting this knocked out. Cons is going to pick out, but just passes it in the way for Neon Remix. Unfortunately, that goes wide for him. Frag taking his time, taking it off to the side, expecting Neon Remix to pick this up. Unfortunately, misses Azukan, knocks it to the corner. Got a little bit of time here. Trox. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh my god, Trox! What a play.
They are coming back. Who would have thought that Whoop-de-Poop would have come back, and Cox there with a beautiful timely witty. He put so much delay on that shot and just placed it outside of the defender. Frag had no chance of saving that. What a beautiful shot, and I like to see this more from Whoop-de-Poop. They have a chance. If they can continue on these plays, they have a very solid chance of taking home this series.
Yeah, Whoop-de-Poop absolutely showing up this second game. That's dropping down now. Neon Remix wonderfully read there. Zukan knocking it up. Can Trox do anything with it? Looks like he's sending it to the side to try and buy time here. That's a massive pass over to Neon Remix. Frag, can he follow? Oh! What a 1-2 play.
Wow. Frag over to Neon, and Frag with the tightest of tightest angles, threading the needle there between two defenders into the upper 90. What a ridiculous shot there from Frag.
Cons versus Logic now. Cons coming off with the favor of that. Neon Remix just trying to take it back to his own goal, back to Frag, who can clear this on out. Getting those rotations so effectively in. That's a massive pass up to Frag, who's going to try knocking it to the backboard. Cons read so well there. Oh, that was close though. Logic here is going to take this to the backboard, hoping that Frag will come on in. Unfortunately, Frag turned around. It don't matter though, as that was spilled. Always new team names, or sorry, wait, Team Dynamite, right? They're going Team Dynamite.
Yeah, Team Dynamite. Team Dynamite. Yeah,
getting the fourth goal of the series, and Frag getting his third.
A small whiff from Xuxen, immediately punished there by Frag as he gets his hat-trick goal in. We're seeing hat-tricks galore all over the field here for always new team names. And I mean, once again, the moment we think they're losing control of the match, they are taking it back so strongly. And it's awesome to watch, and I'm hoping that this team, that we're going to see a lot more from this team. However, if it's up to Xort, he's going to say no. We are the team to advance towards the next round as they put in a boomer of a shot. A bit of an overcommitment from always new teams, and Xort takes advantage of that.
Yeah, Trox there being a mind reader, it seems. Just the perfect position. Now we're going to have Frag leading to the side. Don't know why he's a bit delayed there, but okay. Logic going up the wall. He's going to try and get a massive clearance out, and he does indeed. Trox being able to read that gear to the side, but unfortunately, Zukan can't reach it. Oh my god! That was lucky.
Very lucky. They almost managed to shove that in, but luckily for the team of Whoop-de-Poop, that didn't go in, and they still have a chance as they're trying to set up some plays. Oh, that was so close. But Neon Remix is keeping his team alive.
Yeah, remember, always new team name. Sorry, Team Dynamite. Team Dynamite. They're only up by 1 goal here. Trox clears on out. Wonderfully done by Cons, actually. Zukan going to try and get this past Logic, but Frag's there picking it up. Like we're saying, wonderful rotations coming off here. Wonderfully hit there, but it's wide. Zukan's going to have to try and get this on out now. They've only got 50 seconds left to get another goal to equalize this up. Logic there going slightly wide. He's going to hit this on back to Frag. Oh, it's slightly past. Can Zukan get in now? Oh, and Frag getting in the way, just putting himself in front of the ball, saying, "Get down, Mr. President."
Yes, I mean, he's not giving any room to the players of Whoop-de-Doop to get anywhere near that blue goal. I like seeing that. You know, it's not all about hitting that ball. It's also about the contest plays. And Logic gets another angle on there. What a sick shot from him.
Like, just my jaw is on the floor. Just how good being able to get on your side and then flipping to knocking that to get so much power on the ball to knock that down into the goal. That was impressive. But 25 seconds left. Whoop-de-Poop, we've seen them pull off some spectacular stuff, but Neon Remix there again, putting off his own spectacular plays as he's got 3 assists in this match alone. He is the playmaker.
Yeah, he's setting up his team for all those amazing plays, but this time it didn't work out for his team at Xuxen. But Zukan actually gets a shot in for his own. Just a big chip up onto the backboard. No real contests from the defenders of always new teams. And Zukan is keeping that slight chance that they have to stay alive in this tournament. You know, they're still here. 1 goal, 7 seconds. It's going to be difficult, but maybe they're going to pull it off.
The dream is on. Zukan to Cons. Cons got it up. Logic knocking it up. Can Zukan get anything on it? He's got a dribble play. Logic denying that out. Oh, his new team. Sorry, Team Dynamite. Team Dynamite. Team Dynamite.
Team Dynamite.
But Whoop-de-Poop just... You can't count them out. You can't call them number 2 there because they were so good.
They were good, but there was one team who was definitely better, and that was always new. Team Dynamite. Can somebody change that into the brackets? Because I think that is a pretty solid name to call them that. But then again, I like the way how Whoop-de-Poop came back into the second round. They showed up so much more confidence. They were so much more stronger, getting those plays more together. And I mean, they did a really wonderful job. However, sometimes they were just slacking on the defense side on the 50-50. They didn't really contest that much on always new teams. They have to do that more to make sure that they silence the plays of always new teams. And then they have a very good chance of advancing higher in these sorts of tournaments. But overall, I think they did a wonderful job.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. And the more they come back, the better they get. These players, it is something wonderful to see. Trox tonight absolutely popping off and it was really impressive, to be honest. So was Cons. So was Suzuki. Right, we're going to take a quick break as we get ready to go on in to the quarterfinals. These games have been so good, haven't they, Fighter? And it's only getting better.
Yes, we're slowly heading into the quarterfinals pretty soon. I mean, this tournament is going by so fast. I mean, it's like these players are so fast that the tournament is going super fast, and I don't want that. I want to see more Rocket League, so please, guys, slow down. Give us a break to breathe. But I still got to take that little break as we're heading into a slight break. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Digital Bacon Gaming, again joined with X Fighter, and well, we've got a hell of a lineup coming up for you. We've got Exodus versus Aether. Exodus comprising of Naumon, Devon, and Versite. Aether comprising of Yukio, Petric, and Tigera. What a lineup, hey Fighter.
Yeah, that's a pretty dope lineup, if you ask me. So I'm ready for this match, man. I'm ready. I mean, I think everybody in chat is also ready. Now, the only thing that I like about Twitch chat is there's one certain emote that I just favor, and that's the Kappa emote. So if you guys can give me some Kappa love in chat, that will be awesome. Also, on the other note, you can still donate towards us via Matcherino, especially for free as well. You can donate $1. Just type in the word savage, and it will be all right. You could get support us, Rewind, and also the players that we're going to see on stream. We will support them as well, which would be awesome to keep this community growing, because the Rocket League community is pretty amazing.
Definitely the biggest donation goal there is the $60 one for me, because it then means $15 goes to the runners up, which, you know, is just so nice, isn't it? Just so that even if you don't come first, you're still getting something. And no, for me, that's a major thing. That's one thing I love about Rewind Gaming here, is being able to do that. Now I can see we've already got Aether in, so we're just waiting on Exodus. Now, like we're saying, you can donate over on Matcherino, or like I said earlier, you can be cheeky little devil and go donate on Patreon, which helps out so much. Now, don't forget as well, we also run a 1v1 tournament every Thursday. That's starting off at $15 prize pool, and then, you know, rakes it on up. Thanks to your guys' donations there as well. That's only 32 spots available, though. So as soon as we announce it over on Discord, which, again, you can find in chat, join on in, because it's great fun to play on. You'll get casted. And, you know, there's only 32 spots, so you've got to be super fast into it.
You gotta be set, man. You gotta go super fast. You gotta go even faster. No. I know what you're thinking. You gotta be fast, but no, you have to be faster, man. You have to be faster than any of the RLCS pros with that ball. You gotta even be faster than that if you wanna compete in these tournaments, because it is going fast. And then again, it is an absolute blast doing these sorts of tournaments. And if you're somewhat new to the tournament scene, it's a great way to get some experience for you and your team going, as Rewind offers a lot of awesome tournaments that you can sign up for. And I mean, they host them weekly, so why not? Why not give it a shot? I mean, test your skills against others and see where it's going. I mean, it's a lot different than normal matchmaking, because this is tournament play. It's all about money. You're fighting for money. And that brings an extra layer, an extra dimension of excitement and nerves towards it. So it's good to test yourself towards that, then join in on that, because it's a lot of fun. And overall, it's a good experience, but a lot of fun as well.
Now, I'm sorry, I'm just going to have to quickly cut you there, Fighter, because we're already jumping on in. Oh, both teams ready to go. We're hopping on over to Team Spectacular ourselves, and we're going to get kicking this off with Naumon versus Yukio. That's gone in the favor of Aether, but they're going to let Exodus pick it on up. Tiger trying to get in with the block there. Petric hitting this up high, but Devon's going to reach that. He's going to drop down in front of the goal. Oh my god! What a play there by... Well, ... That's... They don't make it easy for us casters, do they?
No, they don't. It seems that there's some sort of meta where the blue team is always superior. Are we going to see this again this match? I wonder. I question.
Yukio, though, Not sure if he's having some connection issues over there, as the lag symbol is popping up all the time for him, he just said. I haven't seen it myself, but we'll wait for a response. Nauman's going to take this up to the backboard. He's going to try and dunk it on down. Oh, it's fortunately wide, and great save there from Petric. UK leaving. Okay, we're going to just quickly get this room remade then. No, UK's just rejoining. Sorry. Casters having to try and think on our feet, don't we, Fighter?
Yep. It's always difficult. I mean, it's so easy to curse out teams and everything, but almost getting in a spectacular goal for his own, trying to get that lead even further stretched. Worst team in this first round, but it didn't come through. However, the pressure once again from X-State is pushing on big time as they're trying to get some goals for them very early on in this match, and they're doing a pretty good job so far.
Nauman picks up the second goal there. I'm just going to quickly read us through that. So.
That is actually a very nice goal from Nauman. Just over towards the goalpost into the back of the net. Nothing that much happened. I mean, the players of Aether are missing a player right now, perhaps due to lag. But the game has to continue. These players have to continue on, which puts Aether in a difficult position at the moment, as they have to play extra defensively, but they played a little bit too defensively as Nauman gets another goal into the back of the net on his own. They're using Petric to his advantage, making sure that he scores an own goal, and it's a 3-0 lead now for Extatus.
Yeah, unfortunately, under the rules, since 2 goals were already scored, we have to keep going. But we will remake the lobby after this match. So going into game 2, it'll be under a new lobby. But yeah, like I said, unfortunately, under the rules, you can't twist and break them just willy-nilly like. Now we're going to have Versite hitting this up to the corner. Yukio's going to meet that. Big clearance from him there as he follows upfield to try and reach this. Nauman getting there, but that's only towards Yukio. Tiger trying to dive on in, but Nauman's cleared it out. That's a big hit from Petric. Yukio ducking that down, but Versite, what a wonderful save from him. Tiger getting this up high. Yukio's going to dunk this on down, but it's to the backboard.
Oh!
Tiger forcing it on him, but it's going wide. Analyze that play for me, Fighter.
I'm not sure what was happening. I mean, Aether is getting strong. They have some time to get back into this game as they started slowly having some technical difficulties, but they are starting to come back into this game pretty quickly, and maybe they get some goals for their own.
Yeah, Versite going up, hitting this to the corner, try and wrap it on around, but Petric's got there and wonderfully read Yukio, the one that was leaving and rejoining, trying to start a play there. Unfortunately, it's gone up to Devon. Versite having a crack at goal. Petric wonderfully defended there. Sent off to the side. Yukio with the 50-50 coming off in his favour. Tigers hitting this upfield. Nauman blocking it on out though. Devon clearing it off to the corner. Versite getting in the way there. Devon trying to get this and wrapping it around. Tiger there leaving it for Petric as Yukio's following this upfield. Big clearance from Versite. Tiger hitting this to the side as Devon hits that to the backboard. No one there to pick it up. It's now become a game of ping pong, hasn't it, Fighter?
Yeah, exactly. And both teams are trying to figure out what way is the best way to get around the defense of both teams. However, I'd like to see some more passing plays coming out from both teams, as they seem to struggle to find each other on both ends. And it would be nice to see some more passing plays from these teams come together. Maybe we're going to see it in this final minute of this match, and I'm hoping that Aether is going to be able to pick it up because they need those goals quickly.
Definitely. Looking at this, going into game 2, even if they lose this first match, they've still got a solid chance, as it's very 50-50 here. Nauman's going to keep that on. Yukio knocking this on down. He's going to try and get this over to goal. It's off the backboard. Petric, well, he's dropped it on down. A second touch. What a goal.
So much control from Petric, just so much patience from him, over to the backboard and just sliding it in. Just a second touch. So much patience and control for Petric, securing a goal for his team on the board. And now with 40 seconds left, 50 seconds actually, are they going to be able to take this game into their own hands?
I don't know. I feel like that Petric and Co could do it. Can Petric try and get that hat trick, take it all on his own again? Tiger's going to hit this off to the backboard. Yukio tries to get it, but Versailles able to clear that onto the side. Naumon trying to get out, but Tiger is going to keep this. Yukio over to Petric. Petric back. Yukio's just going to try and keep this up. Buy a bit of time for Tiger to get back on into it. Tiger jumping in, but Devon's too fast for him. Petric now winding around, but that's only a pass out to Naumon. Versailles trying to pinch it with him. Petric waiting for the ball to drop down. That's a shot on goal. What an angle as well there, Hey Faisal.
Yeah, they're trying to start up those plays, but they can't really find the net. I think the biggest struggle for them has been the technical difficulty. And I think in the second game where they're going to be looking at, I think they're going to come up strong and perhaps, take this win. Because I like to see a game number 3. I haven't seen it thus far, and I like seeing those game of 3s in these sorts of series. And it looks like we are actually going to continue on this server, as both teams are actually okay with it. And,
it just seems to be a problem with Yuko himself, and he's just a restart of Steam has just fixed it.
Which is good, because I'm hoping that Aether is going to come on top of these technical difficulties. Sometimes it happens, which is a shame during tournaments, but you have to remain focused. You have to step up, forget about that. That now currently lays into the past, and now they have to get back into the game and perhaps take the second round towards their advantage. And hopefully they're going to be able to do that.
Yeah, both teams just rocketing on into their teams. They want to get this on. They're excited to play, and we're excited to watch. Naumon and Petric now starting a bit of cheeky banter between the two. But we're going to see Devon and Yukio go towards center. Naumon following on up, taking it to the side. Tiger's just going to take his time with that pass on out to Petric. Again, Tiger being able to pick it up. Naumon send it over to Versailles. He's got that up high in the air. Tiger is able to pick that up. But Naumon's got there first. Versailles just having to backtrack there. Unfortunately, he went too far into the corner. That's a big hit from Tiger. That's dropping down. Can Petric get it?
Wow.
What a save from Versailles.
Just so much control on his end. Coming in clutch for his team, making sure that the scoreboard remains clean. However, Petric is not giving up on that pressure. He gets one in the upper 90.
What a move by Petric there. Just being able to, near enough, swerve his car around, doing a cheeky little twist, and sends it up into the top left 90 of the goal. That was incredible. Devon versus Yukio. It's up high and center. Tiger has got control. He's going to try and follow that through. Petric not getting the touch he wants, but he's stolen the boost. How important is that fighter stealing boost?
It is so important because it can really shift the control of the game towards your end. If you can make sure that the opposing team is boost starved, you make sure that they are pretty much unable to do anything in a game. But then again, boost is not always the solution. I've seen plenty of plays where players skilled enough with a lot of control in their cars can make up some plays without any boost, and they're just scoring on an open net.
I think that's a prime example for that, where they were a little bit lacked on boost, but Aether there just being over-committed into that attack, not having anyone back in defense there, really hurt them. They've got to pick up their strats again, as we've got an equalizer.
Yeah, I mean, they did overcommit a lot on that shot. All three members of them were in the blue side. And, I mean, Tiger tried to get back into the net, but he just didn't have enough time to get back in there.
Yeah, UK now having a crack at goal. Nauman's able to get there, though. That's off to the side. Versailles wonderfully passed on down. Petric just being able to get there first. Tiger over to UK. UK trying to pinch that wall, but unfortunately misses. Tiger's there to be able to pick it on up. Nauman's here out, but that's only gone to Yukio. Tiger trying to dunk it on him, but Versailles, again, so many clutch saves coming out of that young man.
Yeah, I mean, he's keeping his team alive at this point. So many saves from him. He's looking so confident into the goal and making sure that all the attacks from Aether coming out, that he's just silencing and making sure that none of those attacks hit the back of the net. And he's doing a wonderful job so far.
Okay, we're going to just have the ball lingering over the goal, but Petric's going to try and get us out. Devon denying it, but Yukio's picked it up. It's up high. Versight's having a crack towards the backboard. Is he able to follow it through? Notices Tiger, who's hitting off to the side. Yukio being able to see through Versight's play there. That's up high. Devon going to try and knock this down for Versight. Unfortunately, it's gone to Tiger, though. Tiger's hitting it up, trying to get towards the center, getting all tricksy. It's lingering, it's slow, but Naumon being able to get it on out of the goal.
It's a bit of a tricky situation there, but luckily for Exodus, nothing really came out of that play. Now they're going to be focusing on that counterplay, trying to get a play started from themselves, trying to get that lead back into this game. However, Patrick almost getting an angle there for his own. I mean, this game is so close between these two teams. It pretty much all comes down to one single mistake.
Here we go. Yukio's in the corner. He's trying to get on out towards the center for a teammate to pick up. Petrik's got it. That's off the backboard. Tiger not being able to get the connection, but they're working on their rotations, Aoife here. Being able to have Yukio back there for another chance at it. Petrik reading the situation so well. Tiger then getting onto the ball. Naumon with a big clear up to Devon, but Yukio there reading the situation so well, slowing that ball down. Tiger's going to get there before Devon. Petrik's got prime time for this, but Versight there just wonderfully intercepted. Versight's going to try and come around, but Tiger is there first. Devon knocking that on out. Petrik towards the center. Tiger's got to knock that back. Yes, he does for Yukio. That's up high. Can Petrik drop this on down? He can to Yukio. Oh my god, unfortunately his crossbar, but Tiger's got it down in. It's lingering on the goal. No. Devon being able to get that on out. Oh my. Jaw is on my desk right now.
I can't believe that ball didn't go in, but I love how Exodus remained calm under that stressful play. I mean, that they managed to keep that ball out without making any mistakes. I mean, situations like those are calling for mistakes, and they handled it perfectly. What a good job there from the team of Exodus.
Yeah, Exodus showing so strong then. Yukio now is going to try and dribble this down pitch. Tiger intercepting, but not getting the touch he wants, putting his team in a dangerous position. But again, Aoife being able to stay calm, and they're able to pick this ball up now, and they're starting on the counter attack. Petrik knocking it onto the center. Yukio's bumping on up. Tiger's gone back into defense. You can see it's a 2-on-1 situation here. Big clear from him though. He's going to follow that into the corner. Try and get that around for Petrik. Oh, unfortunately not, as that touch there has sent this game into overtime. 1-1. Do you think Aoife can take this match, Fighter?
They have to. I mean, it's match point for them. They have no choice. They have to take this win home. Otherwise, they're out of this tournament. And it would be a shame due to a technical difficulty, but I think they've got it in them to take this series home and perhaps even take home the second series, but they have to step up. They have managed to get some good plays going, but now it's all a matter of finishing them off.
Here we go. It's in the corner. Yukio, she's got to knock this on out. Unfortunately, Naumon's there first. Petrik trying to intercept. Tiger clearing out again, big. Devon clearing out, but it's only going to Tiger. It's a bit of a lackluster clearance. Petrik not picking that up. Naumon's going to be able to clear slow, but again, Tiger getting in those positions. But Devon's able to just see through it. It's like passing out and being sort of teasing your opponent here.
Yeah, I mean, especially when plays are so focused and you're expecting every player to hit the ball. That's where the mind games come to their full advantage. Just letting your opponents think that you're going for a shot or for a ball and just faking it out can mean such a big difference in these sorts of plays. And I've seen it a lot during pro matches as well, where players just take that to their full advantage, and it's amazing to see.
Here we go. Petrik's on the attack. Wonderfully blocked. That's up high in the center. Tiger, unfortunately, not being able to get it down, but Yukio is able to pick this up. It's lingering slowly in the air. Naumon will get that first. Send it over to Devon, who's trying to send it towards the center. Naumon, wonderful hit. Tiger's just got to send this to the corner now. He's able to push his way on through as Yukio's following it up, send it to the corner, hoping that Petrik can get around. Fortunately, again, that's knocked on out. We said about ping pong, but both teams don't want to lose a goal at this point. They're playing so safe. Ooh. Naumon, unfortunately, not able to get that one down. Yukio's clearing this off to the side. Petrik's going to be able to get a touch. That's over the man. Naumon there being able to read it. Rotations again, so wonderful. Versailles got a shot. Oh, it's gone wide. And that demo is massive from Petrik, isn't it, Fighter?
Yeah, that was a clutch demo for Patrick. He couldn't have timed that any better. If he didn't pull that off, that would have been a goal for Exodus, and they would have been able to take home this win and move on towards the semifinals of this tournament. But that didn't happen because of that demo. So that was a clutch one from Patrick.
Here we go. Naumon trying to get this on pass, but Tiger's going to try and get in the way of everything. Yukio here weighing up, letting his team rotate back, pick up some boost, and move into position for an attack. Yukio knocking this up high. He's going to the wall. He's going to try and follow this on around, but Versight's got in the way there first. Tiger hitting this up high. Fortunately for him, Naumon's got there first. That's the backboard. Yukio wonderfully cleared out to Petric. All the way across pitch. Devin getting the touch that was so needed. You didn't want that on the backboard, did you, Fighter?
No, exactly. I mean, and now it's all up that one single mistake. It's an overtime of 3 minutes. That's a long time. I like how close this match is between these two teams, as they're currently so focused and so ready to get that goal in, but they're not looking to make any mistakes. So everything they're doing is so thought out for. They're trying to not to make too many risky plays. And once I said, like, it's all coming down to that one defensive whiff or that one defensive mistake, but so far that it hasn't happened yet.
Nope. Versight here. Devin just getting this up high. He's going to try and knock this towards the center for Naumon. There it is. Exodus taking the series, but I mean, I feel so sorry for Aoife here. Like, they were outstanding, and just I feel robbed for them with that technical difficulty on for Yukio.
Yeah, exactly. But then again, we have to give the X today's because these guys have pulled it off. They did an incredible job at just staying calm, especially in some of the crazy moments, like especially that one moment where the ball was just on the line of their goal and they did not make a single mistake. It looked a bit clunky, a little bit sloppy there, but hey, it worked out. So they did a very good job there. Managed to get that last goal in, and they're moving forward towards the semifinals of this tournament.
Yeah, and we definitely know Aoife, they're going to be coming back again in the future. They've hit up so many of these tournaments, and it's great to see them come back time after time, trying to snatch up that prize money. And, you know, X-Fire, speaking of prize money, how do you donate?
Well, the thing is, I'm not too aware of that, but as I have been informed by my loyal servants, it's there's a big, gigantic yellow button underneath the screen. You can click on that, and if you click on that, it opens up a new tab, and it says, "Hey, you can donate a lot of cash." So you should totes do that. Just do it. What is holding you back, my friends? What is holding you back? Just take a big dip into your wallet and spend it on Rewind Gaming, trying to help and build a community. And we would be forever grateful towards you guys. But also, you can help us out on Matcherino. Just put an exclamation mark Matcherino, and you can donate a free $1 towards the prize pool, which would help us out a lot.
Yep. The code for that $3 is Savage. Now, we're just going to take a quick break whilst we line up the first semi-final. Ooh, it's getting tense here. The games have only gotten better, haven't they, X-Fighter? And I'm going to say that, grand final, I can't wait for it. I need it now. Like, I need my Rocket League fix.
Y'all got any more of them Rocket Leagues? I need them, man. I need them Rocket Leagues, man. I need more of them.
Right. You know what, Fire? I'm just going to go find you some Rocket League. So, sit there, stay on your seat,
okay.
Enjoy the wonderful music from ERR. He's in the chat. Give him a good thank you from us. And we'll be back momentarily. Sorry, I'm laughing at it, ladies and gentlemen, because the next match we have for you, we've got Blackout versus Bread. Now, what we're laughing at was one of the players on Blackout, great team here. You've got Dreamy, Original, and Rivalo Nero. And we're just saying, Rivalo, it just sounds like a Harry Potter spell or something. Bucket's impression, ace. Now, Fighter, you said you haven't really heard of the Bread guys before, but they're regulars here, and it's great, like we were saying earlier, to see teams come back time after time, trying to have a shot at that money, and it's great to watch them improve massively. We were saying earlier how by playing in tournaments like this, you can improve your skills much better than if you're playing ranked, and it's great to see them improve.
Yeah, exactly. And they took out, I always create new teams, or Team Dynamite, as we like to call them. So they have to be good in order to do that. So I can't wait to see these guys play out. Now, you've mentioned that Brad is a team that is a freaking joiner of the Rewind tournament. So how about you talk a little bit about that team?
About Bread? Yeah, sure. So on Bread, you've got Mario, Devix, and Locarian. I can't help but say that in like a posh manner. Locarian. Oh, raviola. But yeah, we're just quickly waiting for them to join on in. And yeah, a little cool fact. Bread used to play for Rewind Gaming back in the day. Because remember, Rewind Gaming, it's just turned a year old. So, a lot of teams, a lot of, switcheroonies. Everyone goes around, and it's great to be part of the community. So, if you fancy that, why not come join us on Discord? Why not give Rewind Gaming a little cheeky follow on Twitter? I know I have. What about you, Xfire? You done it yet?
I'm not sure if I'm ready yet. Do you guys post like dank memes? Or wait, I just completely mispronounced. Oh, that's terrible. I should end it. Oh god, that was terrible. I'm sorry. Dank maymays. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the end of a casting career when you don't.
Yep.
You're not a meme. Come on, buddy. Live on air as well.
Oh god. That was a Dutch broadcaster as well, live on TV, and she called it maymays. And I laughed so hard because that's not how it's go. But I feel how that person is feeling right now. I can totally relate now. #relatable.
All right, Mario's already joined on in. We're just waiting for Blackout to jump on into their own team side. Just waiting here because they've just quickly joined on in. We're on to our own team, Team Spectate, and we're kicking it off. Nero dropping that down. Original picked up, but unfortunately, it's getting blocked out wonderfully there. Mario's having a crack, but Original being able to block that on out. Nero high up on the wall. He's going to try and get this on around. Locarian being able to clear this off out to the side. Mario not being able to get the touch he needs. Original here, that's to the backboard. That's dropping on down. Can Dream do anything? Locarian getting in the way, just messing up that play. Nero not being able to reach the ball in time as Original keeps to the corner. Trying to cause a little bit of havoc there. Nero passing it on out. It's going over to Original, who's got that up high. Can Devix do anything with it? Yes, he can. He sent it up high, but Dream's going to be able to capitalize on that. And Fighter, looking at his first minute, it's like we always say, a lot of ping pong, isn't it?
Yeah, there's nothing too much to say. Both of these teams just trying to figure out what they are capable of. I'm trying to find a slight gap, just slight mistakes in the defense, and trying to get some plays going. But it's always early. Perhaps these two teams haven't really played against each other that much. Perhaps only in the Rewind tournament. So they have to get a feel about each other and try to work around their strategies and see what works and what doesn't. So it's a bit early to say some predictions, but so far it's indeed been a lot of ping pong.
Bit of a cluster up in that corner as both teams not really knowing what to do there. Nero going to send that on back. Dream going to try and keep this just in the Bread side. Mario with a big clearance, but Nero's able to hit this up. Original's going to get there, but Devx has got there first. Unfortunately, it's up high and not going into that goal as Dream clears on out. It's the backboard now. Original trying to clear this on out. Dream getting the redirect, but unfortunately, he does not redirect it into the goal.
And now a good opportunity here for Blackout. As they almost get one into pressure for them. So far, we've seen all the blue teams on stream being so dominant, but right now, the team of Bread is also putting in the name for themselves as they're getting a shot in. Finally, after so many attempts at a goal, Devix is the first one to put a point on the board.
Yeah, Bread there, just, you know, showing up. They're just going to be, you know, I'm trying to think of a Bread pun here, Fighter. I'm struggling, aren't I? I just can't do good memes.
Memes. Oh, please, man. Don't. That is just putting it into favor. Riddle Nero.
Sorry. I feel a bit ashamed now. We're there focusing on the memes when a work of art was going on there. Nero being able to do everything. Dribbling it, getting in the way, doing a good 50-50, and then doing a second touch off of that crossbar, going down into the goal. Like, that's 3 plays in 1.
Oh, okay. But Devix just makes up for his mistake in goal there and just getting a nice goal. What was Nero doing? I think he tried to pull off a fake kickoff there, but I don't think anyone in net was there to really deal with that. I think that was a huge miscommunication there for the team of Blackout. I think they literally blacked out. Or is that a bad pun?
Good puns. All puns are good puns. Dreamy here is going to try and keep that going to the backboard. Originals followed on round, but unfortunately was too far behind the ball. Devix dropping it on down to the ground now. Nero knocking this to the center. Original going to try and hit this up high. Can Nero get there first and drop it on down? No, so is Lokarian, who's actually done such a good block there.
Yeah, I mean...
Go.
Both...
Even Carstens had a bit of miscommunication, it seems.
Rip.
Dreamy here. He's going to send this up to the backboard. Devix, what a good clear off that backboard there. But Original's going to try keep this attack alive. Devix hitting this to the backboard. Dream getting this up high. Oh, Original getting the touch. Lucarian's dropping this down. Devix, can he dunk this on in? Oh, yes, he can.
He forced all 3 defenders to go up for that shot. I mean, that's putting in the bread into the toaster, and they are shoving it up to make it warm. Yes, I'm bringing in the hot fire as the toast is getting burned by the fire. That was a toasty goal. Wow.
Nero getting this up high. Lucarian's knocking onto the side, trying to buy a bit of time. Dreamy's not going to try and give him that time, though. Nero just getting the post. Original now has just got to pop this up. Knocks Lucarian out of the way, but Devix is able to follow on through. He's got Lokarian to his right. He's going to try and dribble this on Paso, but Nero wonderfully read there. Dreamy knocking this back to Original. He's got it up high. He's going to try and follow this around. Dreamy knocking it up. That's a wide hit into the bottom left corner.
That bump onto Lokarian there is just completely shutting down the defense, just getting flied onto Oblivion there, and Devix was just left there confusing, and he really wasn't able to do anything. He could have double jumped that early. I think he was in a perfect position to deal with that shot, but he just didn't, and they gave a free opportunity there for the team of Blackout to score on. But he's there to fix their mistakes as Red is getting another quick reaction off of the kickoff. Devix with a beautiful touch on that backboard, and there it's Lokarian to close it off.
That's definitely one thing I've seen. Bread, they're so good on those kickoffs. You've got to be careful, Blackout. You can't let Bread just take control of these kickoffs like they seem to be doing. Mario versus Nero. Mario coming out on top. He's just got to drop this down now for Lokarian. Oh, it's gone wide. Devix has gone up, but Dreamy's able to clear us on out. Mario just buying a bit of time, sending it up high into the wall. Dreamy's going to use every single bounce he can to get it around, but unfortunately it's not enough. To Mario, he's got the attempt here. He's just got to get it to the backboard for a teammate to come up behind, but that's denied out by Dreamy. Nero over to Original. That's bumped up. Lokarian hitting this up to Devix. He's trying to get it back down. Original, wonderful save there. Dreamy clearing this on out. Original, again, just leaving the ball, faking out the players. As you were saying earlier, Fighter, how important are fakes?
They're so important right now, especially in the games where you expect everyone to hit everything. And that is when the mind games go to the full power. But right now, it is Brett who's going to be taking home the first win in this best out of 3 series. And they are looking strong. I mean, you didn't lie about these guys being good.
Yep. I said, hey, if you keep practicing, you're going to get better. And Brett keep coming back time after time, getting better each time. And at the moment, they're in strong place for going into those finals.
Yeah, exactly. I think the bread is going to rise towards the final. See what I did there?
Oh.
Sorry, I just had to make this one. It's terrible, but it's so easy. But so far, it's been a good game. Brett just took a convincing win, especially Devix there with 3 goals, a hat-trick on his own. But looking at the shot percentage, I mean, both teams putting in a lot of shots, especially Blackout. 6 shots from Nero, but he couldn't really find it back at the net. Only 1 goal for him. And I think if they are a bit more consistent and working a bit more together, I think they can pull it off.
Yeah, it just felt like Blackout were not really accurate in a lot of sense. They had so many opportunities where they're getting it towards the goal, but unfortunately it was just a little wide. Like, the thought is there, the plays are there. It's just that last 5% of polish they've just got to bring out. And you know what? I'm going to bet my money that Blackout can do it now. They're going to rise to the odds, and we're going to see them absolutely come out popping in this second game.
Yeah.
Dreamy versus Mario. It's going off wide to the side. Can Mario get up to it? No, says Nero. He's got a quick ball. He's following it on around. Original, he can't get it past Mario there. Dreamy trying to get his back around. Lucarian just sending it back to Dreamy. It's a lot of back and forth, and that's not good in this situation. Mario being the only one back there.
Oh, it was so close from Devix, almost getting that angle in. That would have been so ridiculous if he would have been able to get that angle. And I like those sorts of stuff. Uncharacteristic plays. I can't even pronounce the word, but it doesn't matter as Original gets a goal in.
Yeah, Original there, just taking it to the corner, and then with so much speed, being able to get the second touch down to goal. That was an amazing solo play from him. Now we're going to see Devix go up against Dreamy. It's loose in the air. Lucarian's just got beaten out there by Nero, but Devix now has control. He's going to try and clear this on out. He's going to try drop to the ball. Dreamy's got there first, though. Mario clearing this off to Devix, who's knocked it towards the center. But Nero and Dreamy, a bit of miscommunication there as we see the double commit. Lucarian hitting this up high for Devix, who's accidentally just whiffed it. But the ball is still moving forward. Dreamy trying to deny it, getting a quick counter. Original sending it to the backboard now, but Mario just knocking that on down. Good defense coming off from Bread here.
Yeah, they're looking very confident right now, making sure that their scoreboard is still clean and putting them some decent pressure onto the blue half there. It's going to be interesting to see if they are going to keep their their goals, if they're going to keep it at 0, if they're going to keep that goal count there and score some goals for their own. It's going to be interesting if they're going to be able to do that.
Definitely. Looking into this second game, Blackout are looking a lot more aggressive. We're going to see Original come down, and that's... Oh! It's on the line. What? And Original actually getting the goal in the end. Like, we have seen too many on the line goals, haven't we, this evening?
It was so close. Devix there tried to actually pull shot his teammate Mario into saving that, but it ended up being an own goal there from Lockery, and that was so close. And we've seen it before. We've seen teams being able to handle those sorts of situations a bit better because those things can be so stressful. I mean, one little mistake and it ends up being an own goal. It is, it's a pretty difficult situation.
Here we're going to have Lucarian get past 2 of the Blackout defenders. But, again, rotation's so key here, as they're able to turn this now into a bit of a counter. Mario versus Dreamy. Mario getting it past Dreamy. He's going to leave that for Devix to pick up. Here we go. He's going to try to get to the backboard. Can Lucarian get up? No, he drops down. Again, mind games coming off here. Dreamy's going to take this powerfully into the center, but it's a bit of a lost effort. Nero getting the clutch save there, as he's just able to get across in time. And another double commit coming out from Bread here. Maybe, like, Blackout, like I said, they just turned it up a little bit more. And Bread, they're having to find a way to get past it, aren't they, Fighter?
Yeah, they seem to have some struggles getting those plays started off initially. And it seems that Blackout is just doing a very good job of keeping the team of Bread out of their half and just making sure that they get their counter plays going on. And they're doing a very good job at that so far. And if they're going to be able to keep on this momentum, they'll be able to take this round into their favor.
Here we go. Original's going to leave that for Nero, who's sent up to the backboard, but that was wonderfully read there by Mario twice. Original not being get the touch he needs. Nero just trying to buy some time now whilst Dreamy comes on in. Not hitting the ball correctly. Lokarin's got a shot at goal. Wonderfully read there by Original to block that on out.
What a beautiful read from Original there. That save was just so close from him, making sure that the team of Brad just didn't get any goals in there. Just a beautiful play from him.
Lucarin in the corner now, but Dreamy's able to get on in there fast. Passing it up to Nero, send it to the backboard. Lucarin wonderfully read there. That's high. Devix has control. He's sending it upfield. Dreamy just getting another touch. Wonderfully put into center. Mario not being able to keep that ball down, though, unfortunately. Send it up to the crossbar. That's into the center. Dreamy wonderfully touched. Again, being able to just be so clutch here. Devix is he able to put the nail in the coffin? No. Wonderful defense here from Blackout. It looks sloppy, but they're getting the job done.
It works out for them as they are keeping their net so clean. Blackout is doing a good job at defending. As you mentioned, it might be a little bit sloppy, but it is working for them. And I mean, Brett is putting in so much effort to get that ball into the net, but it hasn't been working out for them because Blackout is just doing a pretty good job at defending that, especially Nero with 4 saves. Ridiculous.
Nero there trying to keep up this pressure going. Original's going to try and come in. Gets the demo on Devix. Then now man down, and Dreamy's able to get a goal off of that play. How important was that demo?
Yeah, they're going to seal the deal. I mean, the demo wasn't that important during this play. Locrian, being the last man back, had a good chance of saving that, but he didn't. I mean, the shot was too fast, and he couldn't really find that read onto that. And Team Blackout just pretty much sealed the deal here on this goal, and we are probably gonna head into a game number 3. Yes, we are finally the first game number 3 of the tournament on stream that we have seen so far, and I'm liking it.
Yeah, you were in the last game asking for more games, more Rocket League, and you know what? We've delivered. We've finally got a game of 3 here in the semi-finals, and this is a good matchup. Can Bread turn this around? Can they hop back in to the toaster and come out fresh? We'll have to see. It's going to be tense, this one.
Did you really just do that?
Yeah.
I like how the chat is putting up like tons of good Brett puns. So I'm giving a big shout out to the chat because they're doing a wonderful job on that one. Give us some more good Brett puns because I'm liking them this far. If Brett loses, I think it might drop down and right. Yes. Thank you, Poison. That's a beautiful one.
But we're already kicking it off now as both teams join their sides. We're getting into this fast. These players, they want to play. You know what we want to do? We want to watch. So we're going to see Original going off against Mario here. Devix getting up high, leaving it for the center. Lucarin again leaving it. If you've got nothing contesting you, moving up forwards can be a much stronger attack, can't it, Faisal?
Sometimes it's all about keeping that possession as they're doing so well. Oh, clutch shake there from Locrian. But the thing is, sometimes it's not always the best play to play the ball just blindly forward. Sometimes it's more important to keep that possession and passing it over to your teammates. And sometimes that means leaving the ball go down to the midfield for your teammate to pick it up. And it can be a pretty difficult call, and especially in these fast situations, we have to make that call in a split second. But if you do it well, it can be a huge advantage for your team in the series.
Okay, Lucarin not being able to read that the best, but does get past Original. It's feeling sloppy, but it's keeping it out of the goal. Devix now is able to just take his time with the ball. Tries to get past Dreamy, but Dreamy can knock this off to the side. Going to see Dreamy just accidentally miss it, but Mario's not able to react to that quick enough. Lucario hitting this towards the goal, but Nero is able to clear this off to the corner. Dreamy clearing this out now, but Mario's blocked it, intercepts it from Original. It's just, again, a lot of ping pong again. It's quite interesting to see that in the third game. We're going back to these ping pong strats.
Yeah, both teams are not looking to give away the game at the moment because both teams know that the stakes are too high. If they win this round, they will end up in the finals. If they lose, they're out. And that's the end of the day. And they've played so many matches as Dream gets a goal into the upper 90.
How clean was this shot? Looking at it now, just Dream being able to whip out his scope, getting it up into that top right corner as close as you can because it bounces off the post down. That was a beautiful goal. Mario versus Original now. It's going to drop down for Nero. Unfortunately, not being able to read it, but Dream is able to follow on up. This is why rotations are so key. Nero is going to follow this up to the wall. Original trying to clear this on out, but Lucarian is able to get there first. Mario trying to get the redirect. Unfortunately can't, as Nero's clearing this on out. Devix has got control. He's on the wall. He's going to try and follow it through. It's down. It's going to linger in front of the goal, but unfortunately, no one from Bread is there to pick up on it. Devix turning it around. He's got Dream to contest with. It's dropping over the goal. Mario trying to drop it back down, but unfortunately can't, as Original now picks it on up. Karen keeping it to the wall. Go ahead. Take it away, fighter.
I mean, they're trying to set up plays, but it just can't really find the finishing touch for all those plays. As Blackout seems to be a bit more consistent with those sorts of things, and they're a bit more happy to get those shots in. Luckier in there with a very tight save there, but still the pressure is on from Blackout. I mean, they're starting to pick up the pace, and they're putting in so much pressure against Bread. And I think that Brad needs to be a bit more confident getting out of the half, and he have to step up quickly because only 2 minutes are left in this last match of this round.
Yep. Here we go. Lucarian blocking it off out to the side as that goes up high. Dreamy's going to just go for that, keeping it down from Nero. Remember, Blackout, they're a goal up. They're in the driving seat of this. But an extra goal, isn't that going to be tasty for them? Coming back down into the Bread half. Devix trying to get this past. He does. The Original's able to pick on up. Lucarian going up high. It's going to follow this on around, but Mario's there, able to get there first. Dreamy knocking this to the side. It's going to be Dreamy versus Devix, and Devix comes in first, wonderfully rotated into that counter.
Yeah, and still, it seems that the team of Bread is just looking for those opportunities. They haven't really found it yet during this match, but the time is ticking. With only 1 minute left, they have to step up, and I would love to see some goals from these guys.
Well, it's the yeast they can do, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
That's up high now. Nero's going to try getting this out, but unfortunately he's pinched to the wall. Devix has got a shot at goal.
Oh!
Wonderfully down to Mario, who's going to equalize it on out.
And they are coming in such a time. It was so necessary. A beautiful pass from Devix. He almost gets that shot in by himself, but Mario's there to seal the deal and make sure that the equalizing goal is going to happen. Now it's 1-1. 1 minute left, and the odds have turned in both teams their favor as it's coming in really close right now. Oh!
Devix there, turning this around in a matter of 10 seconds, just being able to whip out 2 goals. That is impressive.
So impressive. Such a fast shot. And it seems that the defense of Blackout was just unable to deal with that shot. And just like that, they took the lead.
That's it. They've taken it. They've risen to the occasion. They're up on top. But there's 40 seconds left. Blackout, they've got to do something. And that's got to be a goal if they want to stay in this and go through to the finals. Nero trying to do it. Murray being so good in his rotations, staying back in that goal. Original taking it to the corner. And again, these rotations, keeping it out of that goal. Karen wonderfully
the pressure from Blackout. These guys are just putting in so many shots on the net, but it just can't seem to find the back end. However, they're getting so close every single time. Look at how much time they spend into the orange half. but it just can't get it done. And this might be over for them.
Bread coming back in the third game. Quite interesting how that works out. Bread winning games 1 and 3. Wonderfully well played by both teams. Like, a round of applause. But Bread's going to do it. They're going through to the final. And they're going to either face Exodus or That's Not My Name. Now, we've seen both those teams earlier. So, it's going to be a good final. Remember... Go.
Oh, I can't wait to see these guys play, man. Especially after the win of this match, Brad. It was a very close match, and I like the way how they turned it around back into their favor again, especially with the first round. It was so close, and it was so scary for that team as they were on the brink of losing it, especially in the first half of this match. But suddenly they just turned it around, and all it took was 10 seconds for them to secure this win.
Yeah. Now, remember, ladies and gentlemen, we've only reached $29 of our goal, and wouldn't it be great if we could reach the 45? Hey, Fighter?
It would have been super great.
Now, we're just going to take a quick break. We do have a little bit of a wait before the next match, but we're just going to quickly go into the back room. We're going to get something spicy sorted out for you. You know, we're gonna go through our loaves of bread and find a good slice for you. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back any second. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, the other game, they've only just started the second, game, the second match between them in their series of 3. So what we're going to do to pass the time is have a cheeky little 2v2. We're going to do Casters on red versus Rewind Gaming on blue. Come on. Let's show them how it's done, fighter.
I like the thing is, Bucketman and Poison Wasp. I've just got one question. Can you take a loss?
I don't think we'll need to be honest.
Yeah, fighter.
Maybe.
If we lose this, do we get fired? That
If we
hashtag blame bucket. Hashtag blame bucket.
Easy.
Yeah, I'll play bucket for
This
every
is the
single
thing.
shot. Yeah, that's what you do.
The
The
love
best
part
game
strikes
of this
again.
entire tournament.
It's high quality.
Oh, thanks, bucket.
How's the chat going?
You guys need to do some casting. Remember?
Oh
We
yeah.
got a
How
cast.
do you
Okay,
like?
Bucketman now with a pretty bad shot. Over to X-Fighter. Oh no, into the crossbar. It's really difficult to cast and play together, but it's all right.
It really is.
It really is. I can't really
There
do
we go.
that.
See, Poison Wasp trying to drop that on down. That's a big clearance to Bacon. Can fight to follow it on through.
Ah, fuck.
Fortunately,
Oh, shit.
So good.
he is. Fighter saying a no-nos.
Oh no, I got bumped.
It's okay.
Oh, the
I
bump
just
out was
banned
massive.
Extreme. It's okay. No big.
Rotates back to goal. The bucket's having a crack. Unfortunately, Bacon's seen through his layers. Fighter has to now turn around. He's got time to work with this ball. Bacon trying to leave that for him there, but clearly Fighter didn't realise.
You should have called it out, man.
I really should have, but you know,
no.
I was
Oh! Get destroyed. Get destroyed. I'm not gonna skip it. I just want to. I want you to feel it.
Are you gonna rub it in?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna rub it in.
Hello?
You're getting
Oh, I'm on
destroyed,
stream.
man.
It's working. They can hear me.
Praise the Rocket League Lords. How did you
Magic.
get there so fast, Poison?
I'm good.
Oh.
I'm good. Just buckets holding you back.
Meanwhile,
No!
Bucketland-
Oh, I don't know how you
You
scored that.
cheeky little brat.
But
Trying
also,
to get
we
me
don't
out
keep
there.
playing now. We can start streaming again.
No. Listen, you're
I
talking
think-
about.
I think finish this match.
No. You're going down, man. You've called us upon
We've got
yourself.
to show them
You
who's
wanna-
best,
you-
Poison.
Okay, that's cool.
I've gone back to goal, by the way.
The infamous poison lag is here as well.
Oh, I was trying
Well,
to fake
once
out. It didn't
Oh.
work. Oh,
Ah.
Bucket, you are so lucky Poison was there for you. How do you miss an open goal? Like,
It's called a bucket man.
He's not. He's like what, Diamond 2.
luck
Like,
it,
less
man.
than that. Like,
Diamond 1, actually. Thank you.
oh dear.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, that's
Really?
the luck it, man.
Really, Bacon. I had faith in you, man.
Mate, I'm
Pick out those kickoffs, man.
right. Inside secret, I'm trash on kickoffs. I'm terrible.
I've noticed.
I
Jesus.
never
Christ.
take kickoffs for that exact reason. Like it was, you know.
Why
when
didn't you
back in
say
the day-
so?
Well, because you said defending, or yours, sorry. So I'm going to leave. Oh, handicap, right? Fire. It's a handicap. Handy's clearly it.
Well, a bit like me then.
Bacon. You want me to
Yeah,
cast the
but
final?
Bucket's the
You
handicap
better
for you
step up.
guys.
We can't go down right now. That will make us look bad.
Don't worry, I got it.
Oh, he's taking that corner boost from me. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, thanks for faking me, Bucket.
It's alright, Poison.
Oh.
I love to juke up my teammates.
Oh,
Team fakes are best fakes.
Thank you, Bucket. I appreciate you.
I just feel
appreciate
sad
it.
that Bucket didn't get the assist for that. Like,
oh.
That's okay.
I might be
should've
playing for
found that
Blue
assist.
Team, Bucket.
Maybe I should change team.
Please don't.
Bucket will be a caster.
you're really good on kickoffs, Poison.
Thank you.
I'm actually jealous.
Pass it, Bucket.
Ah, shite.
Oh.
Ah, shite.
Language?
Nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. I was saying shite.
That's a short shot.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
What's
We
wrong
are
with this?
Let's
Oh!
do this.
We're fine. We've
Got
got
it
the
in.
goal in hand. We're like,
Got it in.
hey.
digital. Where were you, man? Skip it. Skip it. No.
No skip.
The bucket goal.
It's the nerves of the stream, man.
Yeah, it's
Clearly it.
pretty spooky. Especially when you're being casted by such professionals.
Yeah, where's the casting gone?
We
We're
can't-
trying now with a good shot, but Buckingham gets the clear on. Now it's X-Fighter there trying to weave around with poison. Oh, he gets faked around. Fuck. Oops. I'm so used to cursing.
Fighter!
It's so difficult. Oh no! No! I got outplayed. Ah.
Oh, bucket to OP.
Oh, I basically set that up.
I
in
goofed
bucket.
myself there.
It's
Rhino
fine.
View
We
game.
got 2 minutes 10 left.
Like the best players in Rocket League. Kappa.
Yeah.
Oh.
Give me some Kappas in chat. I like to see some more Kappas. Oh my
Chappers
god.
and Cap.
Kappas and Cap. What?
Chappers.
Chap-
I'm a
chappers
Kiwi
and-
man.
I'm a pog chap kind of guy.
Pork chap. Really?
Nah,
It's an
let me-
email, I
let me
promise.
some keeper.
Oh my god.
Keppa. Keppa's good.
I like the
Kappa.
Kappas more.
What other ones do we know?
Kappa.
I just said Keppa.
No, you said cap.
I could go for some.
Oh,
Oh,
the fakes from
Bacon!
War.
You have to step it up, man.
I
all your
smile
mistake.
only not to cry, yeah.
No, it's all your mistake, man.
Yeah.
You're making me look bad.
It was a bad pass, yeah. Sorry. I need to stop passing to the other team.
Oh. Oh.
Where were you, fighter? Perfect pass.
Loose, man.
But okay, I'm just gonna have to do that. And again, where are you? Do it! Yes!
Oh,
There I am.
Beautiful fighter.
Here to save the day. Yes.
oh yeah, we've got
Colourful
Kappa
Kappas.
Pride. Kappa Pride is the
The
best.
Kappa Prides.
That's
That's a good one.
Unless there's like a
I need some
golden
more
Kappa,
Kappas,
I don't know
though.
if that'd be a thing.
And I need to be satisfied, so.
What is it? Which is the one Kappa peeking around a corner?
Oh,
Oh, no.
Oh, poison! That is good. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
About what? You didn't score?
I saved it.
It's okay. I'll
Good.
give you
Good defense is the best offense, or whatever the saying goes.
that. The one, yeah, we couldn't decide.
Well,
on.
one said best
The
defense
one we
is
couldn't decide
offense,
again.
and one said the best offense
Best
is
offense
defense.
is a best offense.
Oh, missing the open goal. That's just left for fire, clearly.
Good back pass.
Yep.
Wait, there's a Kappa
Oh,
with
fakes
like a
as
special crown? What? Lily poison. I just did
Oh
that.
no. Fighter, you've got to be ready for this.
Oh,
Oh, Bucket!
Bucket, best defender!
20 seconds to go. Make the save. Nice.
see, I'm a savior.
Almost done. Almost ready to do some more casting.
Well, they're
Come
meant to be
on.
casting this.
Bacon!
I can't
I
do
can't
hard
get
press,
across.
man.
Go
Too
on,
bad.
fight.
Oh no!
Come on, come
We can't go overtime. We can't go overtime.
Yes! Our pride is on the line here.
Yes! So much effort into this match. I don't want to lose.
Hey, no,
okay,
I do
Bacon, let's do
rolls.
this. We got this.
I don't know what you're talking about, Kavian.
Oh, he's
I'm
good on
getting
the
pretty dissed here.
Ooh, close one.
Alright, it's all yours, dude. You can do it. I believe in you.
Arrow.
Go up.
There's an arrow. Look there.
You knocked me off. I really don't like that. Go to. I can reach it! Poison,
Bacon!
like... Poison.
Bacon!
like,
What are you doing to me? Why?
Well, I think we win.
Why?
Well
Oh,
played.
easy.
That's all Bucket having me on the team.
That is what you called a strong carry.
Hey, I did better than
I'll get on
either
the
of
next
you
match.
did.
Then.
Right,
for you guys.
yeah, let's get matches going. Let's cast this grand final.
All right.
We didn't lose as many viewers as I was
The
expecting.
Twitch chat
I
is
will
calling
also-
out on your defense there, Bacon. But then again, I mean, this tournament isn't about us. It's about the professional plays that we're about to see between Bread and That's Not My Name. That's not my name. That's not my name.
Now,
Okay, sorry.
we've seen both these teams, haven't we? So, who do you think is going to win it between Bread and That's Not My Name, Fighter?
Oh God, the real KB just called us out, man. He told us that he knows why we're casting and not playing.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
It'd be unfair otherwise, wouldn't it? Come on, like, we're too good to play. Like,
that is extremely true. I mean, we would be unfair competition. We're like the Chronovis of the EU competition.
yeah. I mean, I personally got asked by Cyanix Corey to not play because, in his words, I am too much of a god and
Yes.
I'm very handsome. That's it.
Oh, he called you handsome?
Yeah, he did. I mean,
Are you
nothing special.
You're nothing special, but you're calling yourself handsome. That's interesting. Very interesting.
But anyway, right, just before we get into this next match, we just lined that up for you. We currently reached $30 of that $45 price. But can we have one last push? Oh, I know I'm asking a lot. But there is the free $1 donation using the code SAVAGE. Please, ladies and gentlemen, help us out so much by going on over to Matcherino and just giving us that one free dollar. Please.
It's all we ask.
Like, yeah, Poison needs to eat, He's got a wife and kids at home.
He hasn't.
And, I mean...
No,
just
he
feel
has,
bad
he
for
has.
having poison.
Guys, I've got a better thing. Just get that Matcherino thing in to pay respect to the casters who lost from the admins. But then again, I mean, it was clearly that, we were exhausted from all the casting.
Yeah.
So, we really didn't have to get Mind to focus anymore on some actually high competitive play. But, you can't always win every single round.
Yeah, you sort of just go into a bit of a chilled out response there. You're just like not even caring about it. Like, I mean, I probably put 10% of my brain power into that. So, easy win for Poison.
Yeah, I even put in 5%. I mean, the thing is, it wasn't even worth putting too much time in because we got to put in time for casting. That's the thing. Like Poison, I mean, he's okay, he's all right, dude. But we all know that we can easily outplay him. Easy.
The only thing he's got going for him is that heat wave, which
I've got a heat wave. It's not that special.
Sitting there, the only kid without a heat wave, it's all right. It's like when you had those fake off-brand toys, everyone's got those Beyblades, and you just got that knockoff one, and you just say
the fidget spinner.
Yeah, the fidget spinner. Fidget spinners knockoff Beyblades confirmed. But yes, it's going to be Not My Name versus Bread. Again, Bread being Mario, Divex, and Lucarian, and Not My Name being Swag, Caps, and JDino.
That's going to be good. Now, for your information, I'm actually holding a fidget spinner in my hand, spinning it around. It actually has LED lights in it as well, which is pretty awesome. But that's just on a side note. Anyway, let's focus on these finals because these players are going to fight for our beautiful cash prize. And I think it might be a close match. This match, of course, will be a best out of 5 match. So we're guaranteed to see 3 matches at least. And hopefully we're going to push it all the way towards 5 matches and get it as close as possible with a overtime in the 5th match. Because I'm hoping for that. Because that would be awesome.
Yeah, I'm hoping for it too. Oh, just waiting for JDino now, I do believe. And crew from Not My Name to hop on in. They're keeping us waiting, aren't they?
Yes, they're building up the hype. They're building up the hype that we need to cast this tournament. But then again, I think all the players are joining in and we have a final match starting in front of us. It's going to be Not My Name versus Bread, who's going to be taking home the trophy of this tournament, this 3v3 weekly tournament of Rewind Gaming. $45 on the line for these two teams. Who's going to be taking it home? It's going to be close, but it's going to be exciting.
Here we go. We've got Aldentine going up there, but Lucarian has come off with the ball. Caps is now going to have to try and take this around. He's trying to get off to the side. Aldentine's now picked it up and he's got it past Devix. Again, Swag's now picking it up, but Lucarian's able to get out. Starting off strong, as always, with a bit of ping pong, but Not My Name. We saw them at the very start. They were so strong then, and they look really strong now.
Yeah, it's a team that is very confident in their plays, especially the match that we saw. They had complete dominance. But are they able to kind of pull it off against Bread? Because I had a little bit of a defensive miscommunication there. And those sorts of things could be a bit of the nerves on going into the finals, but they have to be careful not to pull it off too many times.
Yep, Caps here. He's going to do a big pass upfield for Aldentine to pick up. He's going to try and follow us through, but he's going for the demo on the goal. Unfortunately, none of his teammates are back there. Bit of miscommunication there, obviously. Caps now has control of the ball, but Lucarian's able to get in there quick and fast. But Aldentine sitting back. Again, good rotations here. As he sits back in goal, waiting for it. Caps clearing off to the side. Aldentine's going to follow this up and through. So that's big pass towards the backboard. Oh my God, Mario, clutch save, but it just was not enough to keep that on out as Caps is there to pick that up.
He managed to get that shot. I don't believe that he was able to even get that first initial save, but he managed to pull it off, but it didn't really have enough speed coming out of the goal, and it was just an open net for Caps to score on.
Here we go, Mario's going to try and get that pass, but Caps has got a good move upfield. Aldentine taking it to the backboard. Now they're just going to try and keep this in their favor towards the center. Devix clearing out, but that's not far enough, says Aldentine. Swag coming across, not being able to hit the ball. So Devix now has control, but loses it. Fortunately for him, Swag wasn't able to pick up. Mario now is going to try and move him downfield. Caps clearing this on it out. Lucarian again clearing out. Like we're saying, a lot of ping pong. But I do believe that Not My Name just slightly more aggressive. Don't you agree, Fighter?
Yeah, they seem to be a bit more present into the orange half. And trying to find those plays going, get those passing plays around, trying to find those gaps in the defense of Bread. So far, they have found one. Are they going to be able to find more? We're about to see that pretty soon in this series.
Here we go. It's up on the wall. Devix is going to try and get this to the backboard. He does. Aldentine knocking this on around. Mario's seen that off, though. He's going to try dropping it down. No one's there to pick up, though, so Caps has got an easy clearance, which has made its way over to Swag. That's going to linger around the goal. In front, but Mario again wonderfully saved out. Devix with the dribble. He's going to try getting this up to the top corner, and he does. Bread's coming back into it with that equalizer there. 1-0.
I'm not sure what Swag was doing. He had a perfect position there, but just a placement there from Devix just pretty much shut down Swag onto that attack. I mean, Swag's turned around into that goal, trying to get an opportunity going there. But, I mean, the angle there from Devix was just too much to deal with.
Here we go. It's moving upfield. That's going towards the crossbar. It's up, getting off the backboard. Can Swag not? It's down. No, Lucarian's got a good clear. He's following it through. What a shot on goal!
Just an open net shot there. 3 men going in for a team of Not My Name trying to get that goal in. Swag got really close trying to get that touch, but they failed to get that goal in. And then a quick answer from Locrian, punishing that mistake from that team and putting his team in the lead.
Swag getting power from this. He's going to try to get his pass, but Lucarian wonderfully blocked out there. Aldentine not being able to get the touch. Caps now picks it up. He's going to try and just let this drop, but Mario has read through all of that. Mario again knocking this to the side, hoping that Lucarian can get a touch. Sends it on. Wonderful little 1-2 there, but Aldentine has seen through it all. That's off to the side now as that's cleared off towards the Bread half. Swag keeping this attack alive. It's knocked towards the backboard. Aldentine now has control. Send it up the wall. He's going to try and follow it through. He's going to send it on over to Caps, who dunks it on down. Oh, and Devex, what a save.
Yeah, it's just a beautifully executed save, and now they're on to the counter rotation. All three members are in the blue half. Are they going to do anything with it? No, they don't. I'm going to think it's going back and forward, but currently it seems that Brad is looking a bit more confident in their saving department. But don't forget, both of these teams have pretty much the same amount of shots on net. So it can be anyone's game at the moment.
Yep, indeed. Swag now has control, but we have got 40 seconds left now. Let's get on around to goal. No, Lucario not picking it up, and that worked in his team's favor. Mario jumping a little bit too early, but Devex is behind to pick that up. Swag, big, powerful move upfield. Lucario able to get a touch. The second touch is key there as well, as Caps now has control, unfortunately, but loses it. Mario coming across, Swag moving that to the backboard, and Devex with a powerful clear out, but Aldentine's now picked up. Swag hitting it back, and they're just going to try and build up for one last attack now. Caps here.
That's from Brett to pretty much silence that out. Played safe, just stretching out the time. Getting that shot in. Ooh, one last opportunity. They're still up. I mean, it's still possible for them to pull it off, but if I was in Team Brett, I would just let it drop down as fast as possible. I can't believe that it's staying up this long. No, it's actually going down. Brett is there to take the win.
Yeah, Brett there. Like you were saying, Mario just trying to get that down to the ground, trying to end it out because they've got that goal advantage, so they definitely won it. We're going to go on to game 2 now, though. Between Brett and Not My Name. And, it's been a nail-biter of a series, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a very close series thus far. But Brad is once again just carrying on the momentum of the semifinals that they took out Blackout with a 2-1 victory. It was very close in that game as well. And you can't really wish for something better than close matches. Two teams that are pretty equal to each other and just some high competitive play between these teams. Hopefully, we're going to see Not My Name stepping it up a little bit more. But then again, both of these teams are really proving that they deserve to be in this finals.
Yep. Lucario now picking it up, trying to pass it back to Devex as they move off to the corner. Always to the side. Mario with the move towards the backboard. Can he get on down across? No. Caps is going to try clearing it off out, but Devex is going to just try and keep this attack alive. Along with Lucario. That's towards the goal. Oh my god, that goal came out of nowhere.
I can't believe what happened there. I mean, Al Dente was ready to get that shot in, but I don't expect... he did not expect the speed on that, especially not the hit on the crossbar, and just came in short a tad bit, but he got really close. But once again, Brett is taking the lead.
Here we go now. Swag going to try and move this along to Aldentine, who's had a powerful shot.
Oh!
The second touch just going wide. Feels stolen there. Aldentine now getting us to the backboard. Swag, again, these backboard touches are so good from Not My Name.
Yeah, these guys are really pulling off some good plays together, but they can't seem to finish it off. I mean, they have some troubles getting that ball into the net thus far, and it seems to be one of their biggest issues right now. I mean, they're able to pull off some incredible plays, and the setups are so good, but they just can't seem to finish it, as Team Brett is able to do that of their own.
Yeah, wonderful goal there by Lucario, just being able to force it on through. Not only the two defenders that came out to meet him, but the guy in goal. That is impressive force play. Swag versus Mario here now. That's going up high. Mario's going to try and follow it through, but Aldentine's there first. Devic's able to pick that one up. It's over to Mario. He's got to try and get it down to the center now. It's left, and Caps is able to clear this onto the side. He's going to let the ball drop, let his teammates follow him on up the field. It's Aldentine now, again, trying to build a bit of time for Caps to come on in. He's slowing it down, letting Swag get up there. He's going to try and do a double dunk, but unfortunately it doesn't work in their favor. Aldentine's now got to take control of this ball as he's in a bit of a sticky situation. Caps trying to clear this on out to the corner, let his teammate rotate back to the goal. You've got to have a solid defense here.
Yeah, And these guys are doing wonders on the defense. So patience for both of the teams. But Brett is just looking so confident at the moment. But just a little slip in their defense, and Aldentine is there to take advantage of that.
Yep, he's just going to take that opportunity when there's an open goal and slam it on in. That's 2-1 to Bread now. Swag getting the favor. That's a good 50-50 from the start. Mario and Lucario not being able to connect perfectly, but they've made it work. Cap seen through it. Aldentine dropping this down. Can anyone get onto it? No, says Mario is going to try and clear this on out. Lucario over to Devex. Hitting on down again, but Swag's going to be able... Oh, he misses. I thought he was going to be able to easily clear that on out there, but Caps is going to do that for him. Caps now getting control. That's off to the center, and Aldentine with the open goal is going to equalize this game up.
Yeah, just a bit of a mistake there on the defense side there. Mario D tried to clear it away, but he misses as Caps just slides it across Mario and just lines it up for Aldente to score. And he gets the second goal for his team on the board. And now it's all equalized. It's all back towards the start. What team is going to take back the lead? Is it going to be Not My Name? Not yet.
Mario trying to clear this on out, but Lucario does it effectively. Aldentine again trying to search for another goal. Oh, he's still one off that hat trick, and he wants it seems. Mario out towards the center. He's going to the corner now as Caps is able to pick this up. Mario trying to contest and just knocks Caps out. Swag's able to pick it up, but only as far as Devex, only as far as Aldentine. Lucario now trying to just keep this up in the air and keep it out of goal. Mario's going to follow this on around. That's a hit goalwards. Swag dropping it on down, trying to get control, trying to buy a little bit of time for his team now to move on up the field. The Swag is in control. He's just got to get past, but wonderfully blocked out there. Aldentine having another crack at it. He's going to try and drop this down, but wonderfully cleared by Devex. Swag taking it again to this corner. Not My Name love that little corner from Bread, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And so far, they've been able to score some pretty decent goals from that position. Maybe they're going to be able to capitalize on that as well. No, once again, they fail on the execution of that goal. I mean, so many opportunities of them are so good, but they just can't seem to finish it off in most of the times, which is just really, I mean, they can score so many goals with these opportunities. And now they do, with a bit of a misclear there from Mario. And that's an open net shot there for Caps.
Aldentine there, wonderfully passed upfield, and Caps just having to wait, seeing the accidental miss hit, and being able to just plunge in on that. Well read by Caps to come in after it. Aldentine now getting it over to Caps, who's sent it again to the corner. I think, Not My Name, like the crust on Bread's half. Swag's going up in the air. Devex got the power though, and that's going goalwards, but it's just slightly wide. It's off to the side now. Swag and Aldentine, they're on the attack. They're trying to find it. Oh, Caps sending it up high. That's off the back ball. Can Devex do it? Unfortunately not, but Caps isn't where he needed to be. Lucario passing this upfield, but Aldentine has read that so well. He's going up now. He's trying to get the other hit, but unfortunately isn't able to see it on through. That's back towards the goal now. Aldentine getting his hat trick.
He is so strong. He's the hat-trick man for his team. Almost every single series I've been seeing him, he's been able to get those hat-tricks in. And look at that placement from him. Just a tight angle just next to the crossbar, or actually the goal post. And he's managing to shot that in. Such a beautiful play there from Aldentine. And he is just an absolute menace at the moment.
Mario there, leaving it for Devex to pick up. Swag being able to see it though, and he's going to try and drag and drop this down for Aldentine, who's going to try and get another goal. And that's another goal line just stop. How many of those have we seen today?
Too many, man. But for this match, it doesn't matter, as Not My Name is going to take home this round. It's going to be 1-1 currently in the series for this best out of 5 finals. And it's been very close thus far, and Not My Name picking up the pace against Bread.
It feels like it's anyone's game at this point, and both teams so evenly matched. But Should we have a little time for predictions, Fighter?
Oof. You're putting me on the spot here, man. I think it's going to be difficult, but I think if Not My Name is going to be able to carry on the momentum, especially like giving Al Dente enough opportunities to get those striker positions, I think they might be able to take this.
Definitely. Like you're saying, it's anyone's game, but just from that last match, Al Dente is such a powerhouse for Not My Name at the moment. And Brett, we've seen them turn it up, but can they turn up even further to try and outdo Not My Name here? Caps now taking it off to the wall, but Devex wonderfully well read. Al Dente getting this to the wall. He started the attack, but Mario is read through it. Is able to stop it out, but only as far as Caps. He's got a massive clear. It's off the backboard. Al Dente's trying to read it, but unfortunately can't do that well enough. No one's back in the fence and Not My Name, and unfortunately Lucarian couldn't get there first before them.
Oh no. Mario had such an open window there to score in a wide open net. But what does he do? He shoots it towards the corner. A bit of a weird play there, and I mean, giving away goals like that, I mean, he should have been able to get that one in.
That's a big clearance now, and Al Dente being so amazing there to get up and in the way of that. Caps here getting in the way of that to clear it on out. We're going to have Mario try to take this around the corner and into the goal, but Swags just denied that as Devex. Oh, Caps wonderfully saved there. Mario's going to try and get us off the backboard towards him, but none of his teammates were there. Devex here, big clearance over to Mario. Oh, we didn't get the touch he needs. He was trying to knock it on down to Devex. Lucarian again. Brett, they feel a bit clustered up now. They're a little bit flustered, but they feel stronger in this game, don't they, Fighter?
Yeah, they seem to keep up with the plays of Not My Name a bit more, but as you said as well, they feel a bit clustered. I do tend to see them going for some of the same balls, but they tend to like group up a lot, especially in the corners and on the side. They tend to like really get close to each other, and that is a very difficult position. I mean, if you can get some fast plays going, it could be a very good position, but it can easily put you in a very awkward position and lose you some goals.
Here we go, massive clear out towards the bread corner. Devex has got time to build up on this and does a big clearance. But unfortunately, no one's there to pick it up, so Swag has got control. Devex following through. And again, back to the corner, trying to get over to Devex, but unfortunately can't. That's a big hit. Unfortunately, just going slightly high. And Al Dente just blocking it out. Mario there. So well done. Dropping down now. Swag's picked up. Has a shot goalwards.
Oh, no!
Devex, what are you doing, buddy? That was going wide.
Yeah, it was completely going wide, but I think the stress of that goal, I think it might have gone in, but I mean, that's such a difficult angle from where he was going to even try to save that. Difficult call. He had to make a split-second decision and perhaps made the wrong one, which put Not My Name in the lead.
Yep, Not My Name now up just by one goal. This could turn around at any second, I feel like. Al Dente trying to pass that back now. He's got no one there immediately in front of the goal. That's an open goal there, but unfortunately, no one from Bread was up pitch. Mario trying to pass on through. Oh, unfortunately, Devex has got in the way of that. Caps tried so hard. Devex now using the size to its full potential. Al Dente's taking it up high over the goal, but he's got no one challenging, so he can. Swag here, big hit, and Lucarian. What a wonderful block from him.
There's a good opportunity for these guys to get one in. The patience play from Mario, just not putting in too much pace there, but the overcommitment of Brad, forcing them to lose another goal.
Here we go. Just what you were saying about the open goals earlier. Swag there, just hitting it nice and cleanly towards the goal. Just, you know, you've got an open goal. You don't need to pick a corner. Just try and get it in. Don't overthink it. Lucarian's going to try to challenge that, but well blocked there by Al Dente. Who's up high now. Devex has had a crack towards the backboard. Marriage dropping on in. Swag wonderfully blocked out now. Lucarian dropping it down. Caps is going to try and get that to the corner where it would roll up. Unfortunately, that's blocked out. Devex here playing the mind games and gets blown up. as a result of it. Al Dente's going to try and dribble that around, but Devex is very good at reading these balls. Dente now on his own, back in defense. He's got to try and clear this on out. Swag getting a good touch there to send that up. Cap's going to follow on through. That's a big clear downfield. Swag has to get to this first. Oh, and Mario wonderfully blocked out there.
Some good defensive play now from Brett, but it's not enough for them yet. They have to score goals. And with shots that wide, it's not really bringing them any luck at the moment. And Not My Name is looking so confident at the moment, just full in control of this match and just taking it slowly, but it's working for them.
Indeed it is. Lucarian here trying to pass it upfield, but unfortunately his teammate was trying to come in to get a pinch off of it. I feel like Brett, they're falling behind in their communications a little bit. They're just a little bit sloppy now. Maybe it's the pressure of losing. And they're just trying to overdo stuff. Like,
oh! And
Okay.
there, just to seal the deal, Al Dente just, what an absolute savage. Locrian there tried to clear it away, but Swag intermediated there. I got in the way there of Locrian and just sealed the deal there. 3-0 right now. And Brett is going to think about game number 3.
yep, as we've now got it, time is out. Swag just keeping it alive. They're going to try and get another goal. But it's all for show, as we already know the result of this match, and that's Not My Name, and now 2-1 up. This is a grand final that is just so great to watch, isn't it? And I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it's true. I mean, these teams are picking up the pace, but it seems that slowly but surely Not My Name is gaining on strength. And, I mean, it seems that Brett is just falling apart slowly by slowly. Their defense is starting to slip. You can see some tiny errors in their play styles. And, I mean, it's not coming together for them as much as they'd like. And for Not My Name, it's doing wonders for them, as they are doing a very wonderful job at what they're doing thus far. I mean, their playstyle is pretty decent, and they're winning. They are winning, and that's all the key. They've got Brett on match point for his best out of 5 match. So, I mean, one more win, and I will take home the prize.
so just to recap, you're saying that Brett just can't crumble right now. They've got to pick up the pieces
Oh, God.
and get back into this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I just had a little look, and we're on $40 for the prize pool. We're just 5 off. Please, anything you can give just to quickly reach that would be absolutely awesome. And I mean, like we said, we've got that free $1 donation code. Go just use that. It don't cost you a thing.
Do it. Help these players. Support our tournaments. It will be awesome. And now, it's a special mess. Can Brett thicken up that crust to defense? And, oh, man, I tried to pull off a good pun,
You
but
tried
I
to
completely
do
ruined
MMA,
it.
but-
I tried, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Anyway, Not My Name now. Are they going to pull through? Are they going to be able to take home this win with a 3-1 victory? Or is Brett actually going to thicken up their crust and, pick up their games for them? What is going to happen? So many stories to be told here tonight in this rewound final.
Indeed, Al Dente trying to keep this in the center. So much pressure right now coming out of Not My Name. So that's passed on over. Oh, Al Dente just going wide of the goal. But they've got so much room to work with, as 2 of the Brett defenders just there were locked in the goal. Like we're saying, miscommunication is happening, and they're just panicking a little. They need to just chill out a little bit, go back to basics. And Brett, they're still very much in this. Lucarian now is just going to take his time, wait for Devex to come on in. Clears it massively to the corner. Lucarian now has control, but Al Dente, again, is so good with these blocks. Naps, he's got the open goal. Mario wonderfully turned around, but Al Dente, oh, that was good.
What a beautiful placement from him. Just waiting for the hit from Mario and just being there to get that hit into the upper 90. It's a beautiful placement there from Al Dente. And I can't believe that he was completely ready for that. I saw it coming, but I couldn't believe that he was actually going to be able to hit that in.
Well-class shot there. That's going up high. Naps blocking out Devex, so his team are able to get around to that. Lokarian dropping this on down. Oh, and Aldentine just, again, being
Caps.
able to make the saves coming out here. It's just insane.
Yeah, Not My Name is stepping up on their defense. They're doing everything they can in order to get that ball out of their net. And so far, it has been working out for them, especially Caps coming in clutch for his team there with that save. Beautiful play so far.
Here we go, Devex. Oh, just colliding with Mario now. So that's up for Swag to grab a hold of. Caps are going to try and get it on in. Leaves it. Interesting play. Aldentine not being able to get there before Devex can. Devex just trying to get this under his control. But Swag is able to do a big, beautiful clearance out. And that is the dunk from Caps. Oh, just break
If you
that down
want
for
to
me.
pull off, if you want to pull off a dunk, that's the way to do it. Beautiful pass from Swag. Mario, not sure what he was doing there. He should have stayed in net there, but he wanted to go for the boost. Boost addiction strikes against, ladies and gentlemen. Donate $1 towards our Mecherinos in order to save people from boost addiction because it's a true problem.
Caps there knocking it on down. Mario's going to have an easy ball pick up here as Caps is coming in to contest. A lot of good aggression coming out here from Not My Name. Devex going to try and take this on around, but Aldentine, I'm losing the names. We've been casting so long here, haven't we, Fighter? And it's all come down to this. Not My Name ahead. They're 2 games up. 2 minutes 15. That's all there is left in here. Bread, you've got to pick it on up now. You've still got a chance in this.
I mean, they are able to pull it off. We've seen it before. And they're about to do it. They just can't get it in because the defense of Not My Name is so solid at the moment. All 3 players of Not My Name chipping in to get that ball out of the net. But this might be it. Can Aldentine get there? Yes, he does. Every single time they manage to save that ball and clear it away. They're so solid at the moment.
Lokarian here trying to drop it down, but Aldentine is keeping up that aggression. So is Swag. It's just Bread are feeling so weak in their attacks. And Caster's curse, Devex is just going to tell me to shut right up and sneaks that on in.
Yeah, just a chip over Caps. And just, how did he even get that touch off of the backboard? That is just ridiculous. Treading the needle there between those defenders. But he got it in, making sure that the lead just, gets a little bit smaller there. And now they have to step up, carry on this momentum, and make sure that this game goes into game number 5 because I like seeing game number 5s. That's a good number. It's good.
Yeah, it's a great number.
Great number.
Best number EU. Devex knocking it off to the corner. Mario's going to try and follow on round. Caps has just gotten away, but Lokarian is now able to pick it up. Aldentine's easily there. Again, from the great rotations. Send it off to the backboard. Can Caps get on in? Oh, Lokarian, you got in defense, it seems.
Devex gets that in. Unbelievable. That quick counterplay from the team. Mario, beautiful snipe onto Devex, and then he just chips it. It barely gets that in. And that is how you take down the quick plays of Not My Name. What a good way to come back from Bread. And I like to see this from them. Are they going to be able to pull this off? We're about to see that.
Naps and Aldentine there trying to get back on top. Because remember, we've got 45 seconds left now. And it's back to a 50-50 situation. As this is sent off to the side. Naps is going to try and follow it around. Swag just hitting off to Devex. Aldentine's got to get a big clear. It's up high though. Oh, and wonderfully blocked out there by Swag. Back again to the center. Devex getting it to the backboard. Is anyone able to get around?
Oof.
Again, these blocks by Swag. He's coming out the clutch king at the moment.
I mean, the defense of Not My Name is just so solid. I mean, they've left in 2 goals, which were some extraordinarily fast plays from Bread. But on the other hand, I mean, they are keeping their team alive with so many saves that are just incredible. But on the same thing, we have it for Bread as well. So many saves from that team as well, as the pressure from Not My Name is unrelentless. And right now, it's going to be very exciting. Overtime, 1 goal can mean the difference in winning this tournament or not. And the pressure is on.
Here we go. Devix knocking it down. He's going for the shot. Aldentine getting in the way, but Mario's easily there, quick enough. That's going to go around to the corner. Naps clearing us on out. Lucarian, again, getting back into this corner, trying to wrap it around. Swag leaving it so that Aldentine can follow that on out. Wonderfully blocked there by Devix. Just going to just go steal some boost there. Mario dropping it down, trying to get for Lucarian, but unfortunately, it's moved back. But Devix, again, these rotations are so good that he's able to get in the way. Aldentine's going to try and pinch this with the roof to get on down. Oh, Mario reading that so well.
That was so difficult. I mean, if El Dente would have gotten that in, I would have gone crazy. Because if you want to win a final, that is the way to win it, man. That is just ridiculous. But luckily for the team of Brett, that they can go in and they still have a chance to get back into this tournament. But they have to win. If they lose, it's over. And Not My Name will take the win. But thus far, it has been close. 1 minute in this overtime and no goals yet. It is close.
Aldentine taking that to the backboard. Caps letting it roll after him. Going to let Swag come in. Take the massive shot. Try and keep up this pressure. But the Karian's now got control. Caps with a big clear. That's off to the backboard. Can Aldentine get it? No, he can't. Oh. Devix now has control. He's trying to send it upfield as quick as he can. Swag coming in. That's a good block by Devix. But Aldentine is able to just get that on. Out of there. Mario there, just taking it up. It's a lot of ping pong. Both teams want to be really safe in their plays. They don't want to lose a goal.
Yeah, but we're seeing a lot more aggression coming out of Bread. As they're starting to become a little bit more comfortable in the blue half, and they have to. They have to be a bit more aggressive, but they have to be careful not to overcommit as they almost get a goal in. I mean, it's so dangerous to be too aggressive, especially in these overtimes. One tiny mistake can lose them this tournament.
Now it's lingering over the Bread goal, but that's not done out. Caps trying to keep it on in. This back and forth, it's just such high pressure coming out from both teams when they get down to their opponent's end. Devix here is going to take his time. Caps has read it though. Lucarian wonderfully blocked as that's cleared on out. Swag reading that bounce wonderfully, sends it on forward. That's a double commit. Swag, this is your time to be able to do something. But unfortunately, the Bread have now rotated back in. Swag, massive hit there. But Devix, again, these rotations so good that he's able to just be able to pick it up with ease. Swag coming on in, knocking it to the backboard. That's going straight down. Mario so well read to clear that on out.
Both teams now doing so well on their defensive sides, especially Bread with so many saves, especially Mario with 5 saves on his name thus far. These guys are actually rocking it right now with their saves. And as far as we said that the Bread was crumbling, it is not. It is so strong. It looks like it just came out of a freezer. And it's just one brick of Bread. And that is what they have to continue forward. So many quick reaction plays. Can they get it in? Yes, they do. Devix, what a beautiful quick counterplay from them. And what a speed on that shot.
3 minutes 40 overtime, and we're going to a game 5, ladies and gentlemen. Bread just picking it on back up. I said they needed to just crank up that dial to 11, and they've gone and done it. Bread getting that very, very tasty goal from Devix. Look at those stats, though. 12 shots coming out of Bread, and 13 coming from Not My Name. 5 saves from Not My Name, and a staggering 9 coming out of Bread. Such an even game, but just looking at the stats alone, Bread, they look the stronger team.
They do look like the stronger team, but we've seen Bread being the stronger team before, and then Not My Name is there to take the fame from them. So it's going to be a close match between these players. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to be taking home this prize of $45. I wanted to say euros, but it's actually dollars. Now, be sure to actually help us out reaching that goal via Matcherino. It's very easy. It doesn't cost you a single thing, and it helps us out tremendously. Oh, yeah. I actually joined a match. Oh. Oops.
Wrong team. We're Team Spectate. Come on.
Oops. Oh, it's such a habit to press auto.
Locotrain. And remember, this is the last game of the evening. This is the one. This is the sudden death. This is it for all the pennies. Aldentine's now going to try and do something ultra fancy, but Devex denies. Mario keeping it up. This is still dangerous territory as that's high up in front of the goal. Caps there, big powerful hit, but Devex, he's got to be tonight's MVP as he is just being able to save so much as well as getting so many goals for Bread.
Yeah, he's looking absolutely just so strong for his plays. But is it going to be enough for them to take home the win? It has been extremely close. Both teams just picking up games one after another. And it's going to be close to see who's going to be able to take this one home.
Caps now going up, trying to get a powerful hit. Locotrain leaves it. Ooh, Devex wonderfully placed there to pick that one up. Again, we're in the corner. Both teams love using the corner and working out towards the center from it. Aldentine getting beaten there by Mario as again it goes back to the corner. It's a lot of repetition because these are strong, solid strats that both teams are trying to play behind. It's back to the center.
Oh!
Locotrain getting denied the goal by Caps. It's again lingering, and there you go. Mario getting the first goal of the game. 1 minute 24 in, and Bread, this looks like a good turnaround from them.
Yes, the pressure game from them is on. This is what they have to do continuing in this last round because that is what makes them so dangerous and so strong. The three-man play, so much accuracy, so much pressure, and it's breaking and crumbling the defense of Not My Name.
But like I said, it's a 1 goal difference. Not My Name. We've seen them just turn it on around. Devex getting up high to the backboard. Locotrain just trying to drop that one down. Mario's got a big hit. That's going up into the corner. That's going to drop directly down. Wonderfully read from Aldentine. Dentine. Keep saying the name wrong. There it goes. Crossed out there. Locotrain not being able to get that on in.
Oh!
But there it is from Mario picking up the second goal of the game. His second goal of the game as well. That's a big lead now for Bread. Not My Name. Have to turn it.
That placement of that shot, I don't think either of the defenders thought that was even possible. They managed to get a beautiful shot on there. Devex almost trying to get that second, and Locotrain actually saves that for him. 3-0 now within the first 2 minutes of this game. Red is picking up the pace.
Not My Name, just clearly now being not the team we've seen throughout this whole tournament. They're just falling at the very last hurdle. But with 3 minutes left, you can't count them out yet. There's got to be a fire lit in Not My Name's belly. And they've got to be trying to get those 3 goals. And they've just got to go super aggressive from now on. Caps getting it, and that's what I'm talking about. Not My Name, just going on that aggression. They've got a large margin to fulfill.
They are listening to you, Bacon. They are listening to you. I mean, they're taking up your advice as just like within a split second. I don't even think with the stream delay that there should be able to, but maybe they got telepathetic thingies. I'm not sure if that's a good pronunciation, but that's all right. We're just going to roll with it. But they're listening to your advice, and that's good. Some more aggressiveness. Oh, that was so close.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, in chat, let's give all your energy to which team you want to win. I think Not My Name need it now, but they're looking very aggressive at the moment. Aldentine's dropping this now. Oh, it's slightly too high off the crossbar as Devex is able to clear on out. Caps keeping up this aggression. He's got control, but Mario's just trying to get a touch, trying to get it past the attack of Not My Name. Swags up high. It's dropping on down. Can Aldentine get in? No, Devex and Mario clear this on out. Aldentine now with the shot. That's another one for Not My Name.
Really? Aldente, did you just pull that off? Get out of here. The way he just flew around that wall and just gets the read off of Devex? No way. That is hacks. He has to have some sort of aimbot or something. That is inhuman.
1 goal is what separates these 2 teams right now between them and that $45 prize money. They're working for this. Aldentine is trying another attack. Caps is dropping it down.
Oh!
That's the equalizer.
What a quick comeback there from Not My Name. And within a few seconds, they managed to get that in. Caps, just a beautiful shot there. A bit of a whiff there from, I'm not sure who it is. I think it was Lochran who didn't really get the clear on there. And now it's all equalized, as you just said. Anything can happen at this point. And this is intense, man.
Yeah, Not My Name here, just slicing up this bread and getting it back to a 3-0. It's anyone's game now. And Not My Name, they've got to keep up this aggression. They've found the way to win. And Bread, they've got to stop it. Devex clearing it off. Swag keeping it to the side. Aldentine versus Mario. Mario's got control.
No!
Caps luckily there, even though that was an open goal. Mario taking it up high. Swag's got a big clear to do. Devex has read it very well, sending it to the corner. As Caps picks it up. Devex getting in the way, stopping that and stealing the boost. That is crucial. Is now Aldentine needs to get this on down. Swag taking it to the wall. Train trying to. They're grouped up, Red now. They're trying to spread out, but they've got this aggression coming from What My Name, which is so threatening. Aldentine not being able to get past all three defenders.
It's so close. I mean, it's a bit of a skirmish there in front of the orange half, but the players of Brett remain calm and managed to clear that away. Although the pressure from Not My Name is so unrelentless. They're trying to find that gap. They're trying to find those angles, and they're not giving up on that. But, I mean, both teams, they're looking so strong. I can't really tell who's going to be able to take this home.
Devex dropping it down.
So
That's lingering. Swag coming in, saving that ball. Oh, he is the savior for their team right there. Mario dropping it on down. Aldentine having a shot. Devex, again, our MVP of tonight, blocking that on out. And we're going to overtime in a game 5.
Oh, wow.
It's all come down to this sudden death.
The sudden death. Cue some epic music for us today. These teams have fought for it all day, and now it has come down to all of this. One single goal is going to determine what team is going to take it home. And if we have to look at the previous lineup, it is probably going to be Bread if we have to follow the rules of the last round. But, I mean, these teams playing so close, it can't be anyone's game at the moment.
Big clearance out, but Swag's picked it up. Devex picked it up. Send it to the backboard. That's going to bounce back now. Devex not being able to get it as Swag denies him out. Like Train just trying to drop it down, but no one's there to pick it up or get on that as Caps now is working his way downfield. He's got Aldentine sitting in the center. Swag coming on in, picking that up. Devex wonderfully blocked. Slowing this ball down, sending it back to mid-ground, letting both teams recap, rethink their strats. Like Train sending it off, that's towards goal. Swag taking this off to the corner. Devex getting the control, but Caps is there. Wonderful rotations here, as always. Mario there sending it off. Aldentine's going to knock that on forward, but Devex they will pick up. That's a double commit off there. Swag not being able to reach it as Caps now can. Devex dropping that down. Loke Train's going to send that up to the wall. Swag clearing us off down to the center. Devex over to Mario. That's the corner. That's dropping down. Mario not being able to read it just well enough. Loke Train's got it. It's off the backboard. Devex going up. That's dropping on down. Oh, and Caps doing a massive save for his team.
I mean, the fast plays from Bread are so dangerous. They are so well coordinated when it comes to like this quick counter rotation plays of theirs. And they're looking so strong. An overcommitment, though, from both defenders. And actually, Devex taking out Mario there in the goal, leaving it wide open. But luckily for them, nobody actually scored from Not My Name.
Here we go, Devex taking it past. They've only got one defender now. And that's all they needed. Not My Name with Swag just keeping them on in. Caps now going to try to send that wonderfully blocked out there by Lock Train. Mario's now going to start this attack. It's passed on over the Lock Train. Oh, and that's not the power he needed. Aldentine getting knocked out by Caps. But fortunately for them, they're still able to stay alive here. It's going on over to the corner. Lock Train versus Swag. Swag getting the block, but it's just going to no man's land. Aldentine's up. He's so good in the air. But so is Devex getting the control there. Big clear by Swag. Devex trying to pass it on forward for Mario. Up on the wall. Mario versus Swag. That's a big pinch clear with the ceiling. That's going to go in Not My Name's favor. Aldentine versus Devex. Devex still so strong here. Mario getting it on pass. He's got to follow us around. Devex going back. It's off the backboard. Locktrain keeping it to the side. Devex passing on down. That's capped. He's hit goal. Was Mario clutch save there as Locktrain is just knocking that on to the side. He's picking this up, trying to take his time. He just wants to get the block and get his team forward. Aldentine being able to knock this to the side. And that's it!
Oh,
Devex with the wall shot has just taken it
out of
Bread.
Here. What an angle from Devex. So much speed, 105 kilometers per hour. What a snipe onto the goal. And that is the way to close off a tournament. That is the 1-year anniversary tournament here for Rewind Gaming. And Devex just with a absolute boomer of a shot there into the back of net, sealing the deal for Bread. And they deserve to take home this win.
Just a little shout out as well here. Umbreon Dusk donating $18 there just to reach the $60 prize pool so that both teams can take a bit of money home. What a lad, knowing that this absolute stonking performance here, saying, and his comment, both teams deserve it for how well they have played. GG. And I think that sums up the evening. Both teams playing their absolute hearts out, giving you such good games to watch, and one end to a 1-year anniversary. Hey, Fighter?
Yeah, it's that was a fantastic tournament, maybe even phenomenal. I mean, this series was so intense. I love seeing finals going to a best out of 5 and then going into game number 5 and then all the way over towards an overtime that lasted for 3 minutes. And then it comes down to that one beautiful play from Devex, just getting that extremely fast slam into the back of the net. What a beautiful ending of this tournament. And no more words, man. That was just insane.
You know what? I was saying it on Bread coming back time and time again, and they've won it. Like, the more you play, the better you get, and in tournaments you play better. You up the ante. You're able to do shots that you could never do before because you're in that situation. And Bread, well won. Not My Name coming second, but only just by a sliver. And I mean, they've got to be happy they're not going home with nothing still, thanks to Umbreon there. I'm going to try and close this on out. It's going to be hard after I'm so pent up after that final. But this has been Rewind Gaming Weekly Freeze. We're on the 19th week now. I've been Digital Bacon Game. You can find me on Twitter or here on Twitch. I've been joined tonight by X Fighter.
Yes.
Where can we find you, buddy?
On the internet, Kappa. Just type in X Fighter, you'll find me. Don't worry, I've got a YouTube channel, I've got a Twitch channel, I've got a Twitter channel. You can find me everywhere. But so far, it's been an absolute blast being here. Thank you so much, Rewind, for having me once again. And I think we've got to close it off, man.
Yeah, we're closing it off. Thank you guys for watching tonight. It was a great tournament. Such great fun to be here. Feels so honored to be able to watch these teams play. Remember, if you like what you see, hit that follow button. Come join in on Discord. Look, we could be casting you next week. We could be seeing, that's a pretty sick play, Nice. But yeah, we're going to be closing there. Have an excellent rest of your evening. Have a good rest of your weekend. And we'll see you next week. Toodles.